Alrighty, guys, I am live and I'm trying to share the link to my Discord group so they can be part of this important topic that we're going to discuss. And I figure it's about time we can actually have a good, peaceful discussion. If it gets heated, it gets heated. It's whatever. But I'm just hoping to get this topic out the way because I think it's very important that we need to discuss the development of human nature and our own sexual kind of, experiences. And I mean, it's pretty obvious that, you're not supposed to be discriminatory, but it comes a time when other people are basically expressing themselves and automatically the marginal group of people starts pointing fingers at the other group of people. And it becomes a problem when it comes down to these kind of issues. And usually religion would be like the first thing that comes out of their mouths, or the sanctity of marriage, or think about the children. It's always that. And they use it as a forefront, as an excuse to bypass their own belittlement or denigration of the other group. And it's just a forefront so they don't have to take accountability. But we're going to get into those. That's a brief summary. I'm going to wait until the other group comes in so we can really get into this topic, because Matthew Rathu, known as the awesome speaker on YouTube, had touched base on this, but he didn't really go in depth. So I'm going to really go in depth on this topic because I think it's something that we need to have a serious discussion on. I think it's something very important. And I think that we should all, take a good grasp to learn from our own struggles. Felicia. Hey, Felicia, what's going on? And it takes the time for us to actually learn from our own struggles and learn how we can grow based on just being different. I mean, that's pretty much it. Just based on being different. And we need to stop discriminating. It comes to a point where it's just out of line. There's no need to do something like that. Especially with someone's sexuality. I mean, it's just asinine that people would actually still, to this day in 2021, we're off in the future doing these kind of behaviors that is basically old caveman-like mindset, or Salem witch trials mindset, or Crusades mindset, where we're using religion as a forefront to basically have a one-up against someone. And would that really be Christ-like, though? If yes, Matthew. So let me put the link. I'm glad you're here. Awesome speaker. I just gave you a little bit of a plug there because you actually touched on this earlier today, but I want to go in depth with you about it because it's something very important. And I think we all can learn something about this. It hasn't changed at all. And let me tell you why it hasn't changed. It hasn't changed because society... Stan Nicki Minaj fan. I'm not a Barbs, but thanks. I like both Nicki and Cardi. But one thing I'm going to say is that... oh my God. Lovely peaches. Yeah, so I think it's more so of people. I don't know. I think people just need to be more open and accepting of others and not discriminate. The one thing that's happening, especially with this generation, as I mentioned in my previous streams before this, is this whole notion of being super straight. Like, being so straight you don't want to wash your ass. Like, I went there about that in the last stream that we did. Tangalo!
Shut the fuck up, ZT, bitch. Well, how come you don't shave your ass?
Shave? I said wash.
Well, but how come you don't shave your ass, though?
I shave... Well, I don't... Well, my ass is perfectly, like, smooth, like a baby's bottom.
Oh, so you do shave your ass? Okay.
Yeah, I shave. Yeah, I shave.
Anyways,
I shave it.
What's funny? I was explaining this same topic.
There's a reason for that, but there's a reason for that.
The same topic.
There's a reason for that. Why I shave.
They say that if you don't wash your ass, you're automatically gay because touching your butthole is gay.
Well, I'm gonna make fun of those people who do that because if you don't do that, you're gonna have Hershey Highway, and we all know.
They're afraid to enjoy it when they tickle it.
Yeah, well, you have a prostate gland. That's what it's there for. No, I'm pan. I'm pan. No, I'm serious. That's why it's designed for.
It's funny because these people, they don't want to feel that pleasure. They don't want to.
Well, that's their problem. That's not mine. You have it. If you don't want to do it, I'm gonna make fun of you. Simple.
They don't want to get pleasure by rubbing their own asshole.
Well, that's not my problem.
Feeling. To them, it's an uncomfortable feeling. They're insecure, right?
Yeah, they're insecure, and that's their problem. That's what they're gonna have to work on. And it's all, like I said, this is why these topics educates people, because I figure since I have this marvelous IQ, I might as well just use it for the benefit of others.
Yes, Albert Einstein.
And fun fact, he's actually bi. But yeah,
of course, most smart people are.
Yeah, that's true. It's actually true.
You wanna know why?
Why?
Intelligent people are more open-minded.
I wouldn't say open. Well, yeah, that too, but also because their intellect and their way of understanding people is more in depth, so they can, they can try out both things and actually take a liking to it.
Yeah.
And that's something you guys just need to take care of,
Yeah, you have to basically take care of yourself. Don't.
Okay. Hey, 4L.
I literally have sex dreams, right?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Can you tell me about your week?
It was pretty stressful. It was pretty stressful. I had a lot to do today, this week. I just had to prepare, do some errands, housework, shopping, going to interviews, doing that, speaking to the hiring manager of my company so that way I can actually get another employment. Yeah, so I'm not going to put the plug out there because
by the way,
I can get fired.
By the way, ZTB, I decided to do my own stream. And want to know the title of my stream?
I saw it. I'm still watching it. But it looks like it's something that you want to put Enter the Dragon, as far as hey, guess what? Dragon is here, so let's go on with it.
Yeah. Enter the Dragon's Cave. How is that?
I think it's a good introduction.
Shortly, Enter Dragon's Cave.
I like it.
Yeah,
it's great.
A good title.
Yeah. And Z3, what is your what do you consider your name of your stream? You just call it whatever?
Well, the topic is very simple and it goes straight to the point, so that's what I do for the second channel.
All right, I like that. How you doing, Matt?
Could I explain about my day?
Yes, you may.
You can. You can
only in the MJ voice.
Yeah, you gotta lower your intelligence a little bit.
Yeah.
Right, this morning I went and fed the cats because they were hungry, and also I took out the trash. And what else did I do? Oh yeah, also I had to see if because there was a lot of weeds outside today, so I decided to pick up all the weeds. It took about 1 hour. It was very hot outside, but I decided to do it because I didn't want to get yelled at. I can start to destroy you. But yeah, I picked up all the weeds. It was very stressful and it kind of hurt because there was a lot of pokey things on the weed. But after a while, I took them all out and put them in the trash. But yeah.
What up, bro?
But yeah, my day was pretty good. And I also watched some streams on YouTube. I went on J-Man's live stream today. And I also watched Arthur's live stream and he had Chari's just to see if they were live or not. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day.
Sounds completely like MJ, so that's perfect. It's very accurate.
Yeah, I'm trying to get better at impressions. It's kind of hard, but I get used to it.
Well, I mean, he's not a hard person to crack in terms of in terms of imitating
Hey,
and interpreting.
I'm gonna tell you something. Jack's first initial reaction of me doing it was like, this is what Jack really thought. Anyone could have made the MJ voice, but no one had the balls to do it at
Because
that time.
they were scared of offending MJ.
But what I did so casually, that's where you guys started making it normal, right?
Yeah, and when he started to like let it slide.
No, I don't think he was fully aware.
I think he's aware. He just
I
doesn't
don't
want to
think
make
he
a.
was.
I think he was. I think because
No,
there's
nah.
several times when you actually did it when he was there in the stream and he can hear it, and he didn't say anything. He didn't
Remember
say
asking-
anything.
Remember when I asked her, hey, they all started, hey, MJ, can you tell me about your day? No, can you tell Jack about your day? And he started rambling for like 3 minutes. Yeah, I
I'm
just
like, damn
smiled.
it! I'm like, oh my
I did
god!
that
See
on
what you
purpose.
did.
I did it on purpose.
I never forget Cherry. Cherry was in a stream with us and Jack, and Jack was doing Killing Floor 2, and then MJ was, you guys asked, "Hey MJ, how was your day?" Oh, I'm just trying to do my thing, and it's just oh, Brian is here. I'm
Hey,
just
what's up?
trying to do all this stuff, and then Cherry just laughing her ass off. She's like, "Oh my
Hey.
god, CTV."
C3, can you ramble like that for 5 minutes?
No,
I could do it, but I don't feel like it.
no,
Unless you give
it's
me a
waste
reason
of-
to.
It's a waste of time. I maybe in a
Exactly.
chill stream I can do that.
Yeah,
but this
right
isn't a
now,
chill stream.
this is your important stream.
Yeah, it's a very
by the way,
important
I
topic.
got some new weed.
Oh, you're gonna need it for this one. Catch that on Flake. Brian, how was your day?
It was not so bad.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than
odd
being bad.
Thursday, I guess you could say. Well,
Thursdays are always odd. It's never.
Yeah.
It's never. That's the one day of the week that I really don't care for is Thursdays. Oh.
What the?
Oh, that's boss. That's that. I like
That's
that.
awesome.
I like that.
Thursdays kind of remind me of Monday. It's just not my
This is
favorite.
actually my favorite mask.
No, Monday reminds me of Fridays. It's the same. It's like almost like the same day.
Well, today feels like Friday because it is my Friday.
Because Friday. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's it for
Like,
you.
seriously.
Yeah,
Like,
Friday's
literally.
just a few hours away.
Simply.
Yeah, it's true. So, Brian, this is a very important topic. I think you would like to share your thoughts on why is OBS starting? Remove OBS. We wanted to talk about, as you see in the title, about sexuality and how, as a group, as a people in 2021, we need to evolve from that. So we need to stop, discriminating. I wouldn't say judging, but like discriminating and subjugating those people and making them feel like they're less or inferior or looking down on them and then outcasting them for it. So what is your thoughts about this topic right here?
Well, I'm not 100% sure on the topic 'cause I don't really read too much into it, but
Just tell
Yeah.
your own little perspective if you can.
I think to label people on their sexuality too much doesn't really matter. They are who they are.
Right. How do you feel about other people discriminating and placing a inferior kind of judgment on them, like because they are like that, then it means that they're not worthy enough to be their their pal or their friend or even sometimes even their family
Equal.
member. Yeah. What up, Flame King? Welcome to the stream. You just started.
I haven't
Important
seen him in a
topic.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need Arthur here too.
I think I just messaged him there.
He's doing a singing stream.
I've seen it. I was there in it. I was
I
literally.
laughed.
I don't know how Charlie and Tom got everyone there, but they did, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" You guys have a whole bunch of people in the stream, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. I don't want to say anything to my own opinions on his singing.
I mean, we all thinking what you're thinking, but we try
I mean, at least it ain't a drama stream. I'll say that.
Well, it will be a drama stream if Brian shares his thoughts about that. But
Yeah.
let's just say he won't get a copyright strike. We'll just put it like that, okay? He'll be copyright strike for
Yeah. Don't judge Arthur. He's sensitive.
For a lot of things, both sides. G4L. He says, I have a gay cousin who's married a man, and I'm the only one out of my family who actually defended his wife. Yeah, because...
Oh my God.
Yeah, and you want to know why? It's because of traditionalism. And this goes in another thing of family households. Like, people think that you have to be in this sort of romantic inclination or else the Most High going to destroy you. And it's all this other, sort of pressure on the person who simply just wants to live their life. And, unfortunately... speaking of which, there he is. Hey, Reppy, what's going on? He's used to that name, Dragon.
Who?
That's who.
Who? Reppy?
Yeah.
Reppy? Who's Reppy?
Reppy. You know who's Reppy?
I don't.
Yeah.
I think I get what you're saying.
You know what it's short for? Dragon, your IQ is high. You should know.
Oh, wait. I'm confused.
Lizard. Iguanas.
Reppy.
Yeah.
Reptilian. Never mind. Damn it! Like, seriously.
Come on, Dragon. You have a high IQ.
I haven't called him reptilian in a long time.
Well, you should get the reference.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah, Tungalo, you're slipping.
Yeah, you bitch.
Catching on fleek. Just got done. Yeah, we all saw it. We saw it, and it was something.
Yeah,
it was
saw
something.
bits and pieces.
It was something, all right. It was.
But
you did your thing.
If you call Arthur Liz, I would have gotten it.
No, that's not. I have a cousin named Liz.
I don't care. I don't give a care.
And whenever I think of Liz, I think of Elizabeth or Lizzie.
Hey, listen to this. Listen, you Twitch star. I don't give a care about you. Remember that song?
I don't care about you, Twitch stocks.
I don't give a care. I don't give a care. What? I don't give a care. I don't give a care. What?
Oh God.
I'm gonna do a parody of that song with Arthur's voice.
I never heard Arthur rap, so that would be something interesting.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna write my own lyrics.
But let Arthur rap. I never heard Arthur rap before. And he listens to rap song like like his Hebrew Israelite song. He listened to
what if
all of those
I write
songs.
lyrics for him and he sang it with the instrumental? He rap with instrumental.
He can rap to it. Yeah.
Okay. I'll just write him the lyrics. I don't give a care. 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 Continue.
That'd be a good. I never heard of the rap song there.
I don't give a care about you. It's what it say. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give. I don't know.
I know what song he's referring to.
Oh, these new rap music and weird, dude. Uh-oh.
Hello.
Arthur, can you rap?
Of course, I did Eminem today on my stream.
I did not hear that.
I
Could you give an example?
Like right now? You talking like?
No. Put some music on first, Arthur. P, you gotta get in a rhythm.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that.
Yeah, you gotta get in a rhythm first.
Give me 1 second, cause I just got done doing a 3-hour something stream of singing. Eck.
Surprised your voice isn't hurting you right now.
No, I had food hours ago before I even did it. I had three sandwiches and soup.
I got
well, damn.
Hey, I was hungry. What do you expect? I didn't even drink my coffee.
TTB, will you consider Arthur unpredictable?
Sometimes.
Will you consider Brian Delivers You the Good unpredictable?
Yes, because sometimes you would think his response would be more neutral, but then it winds up turning to be on the other side, and it's like, wow, okay, I didn't expect that.
And ZTB, am I unpredictable to you?
All the time.
I'll do.
Why is that?
Because that's your nature.
I'm gonna do.
And I do it for shits and giggles.
What I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna do lose yourself a little bit.
I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Since you
Like,
asked,
seriously.
since you never heard me rap before, that could be your first time hearing it.
Okay.
But I want Arthur to be in rhythm though.
Oh, don't worry, I'm always in rhythms. Like I've been doing it since my last stream. I've been always in rhythm.
I can tell you enjoy it too.
Oh yes, I do exactly because it's fun.
It's Yahweh allow it.
No, I've been doing it since middle school to high school growing up for fun.
And Yahweh allows it.
Try this lyric. Try this lyric.
That's insane, though. Fact, it's gonna build your back.
No, you gotta build your own beat.
Hold on, I'm gonna do the lose yourself.
That actually was pretty good. That
I don't give a
comment.
care.
Oh, it's just you gotta be on.
Yeah, that's a good rhyme there. G4L Dr. Seuss in his house.
Yep.
I like it.
I'm doing it right now, exactly.
All right, I'm muting.
Take your time.
He's gonna choke. He's gonna choke.
Look, you had one shot, one opportunity. CC says they are wanted. One moment. Did you catch it? Just let us up. Yo, it's Paul Society. Key seeing all the heading, rather than stand already. Monster gauge, he's nervous with a certainty. He's calm and ready. Drop off on the keys off the gauge, but you look down. The whole crowd goes so loud. You the smell, but the words won't come out. He's choking how everybody's choking out. Talks are now. Time's up. Oh, the plow. Set back to reality. Oh, the gold gravity. Oh, the gold gravity. Choke. He's so magical. You roll down as you know. You roll right there and roll. You know not to his fault. You roll back 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 to his mobile home matches. Back to landing, you roll back to the better, back to the moment, roll back to my lose yourself in the mood, it's a move, bitch, you better let it go. You want to get one shot and not miss a chance to blow a opportunity because for a lifetime. You might lose yourself in the mood, it's a move, bitch, you better let it go. You want to get one shot and not miss a chance to blow a opportunity because for a lifetime. It's all to stake me. But it's all that it's taking. Next world's mine for the taking. Make me king. Cause I do a tour. The new order. The door, the light, the soul. The superstar, the talk, the cost caller. Only goes harder. Only goes on. The cost is roll off the solo. Cost it goes on. The goes on. Don't know son, the world is so far. Me home is no father. He goes home and bury knows his own daughter. Don't start to see it, cause the cold on. It's all so known, the moon is all over. The new dawn, the next song, the songs and those are the songs over. All the love song, the door, the but the beat goes on and low. No, you about lose yourself in the music, the moon, bitch, you better never let it go. You only get one shot to not miss a chance to blow the side to the cause with a lifetime. You might lose yourself in the music, the moment, bitch, you better let it go. You only get one shot to not miss a chance to blow the opportunity cause we're gonna lifetime. Oh, no games, no change, the Chuko Ray, terrorists. The root out the 2 months case on the team, again, root out change, or the 2 months sell out the root ball state. Like that night, it seemed like it less cypher. At the beats on the Santa Piper, all the pain inside at the bottom level. Mind the light kick, provide the bottom level. Mind the light kick, provide the right type of, but the fun saying it's made us. Still sad the side piper, and it's no movement, all the fire piper. Something's not like that, these times are so hard. I didn't need a hard dart, even like these ones. See, boy, the falling and the pre down, David down, but too much to say about the sound, the sun. Another damn, you're not to got me. When I don't understand, I got the done on how you hear the child, the shot, less is bony. Not yet, tell you it's not. No, nothing's gone inside, it's got the gold, let the night go over the sound, the sun, and where it goes, my shot. See, failure not, so you don't know, tune in. Don't give out, lose yourself in the mood. It's a move, bitch, you better let it go. You only get one shot, not miss a chance to blow this opportunity. It comes with a little light. You out, lose yourself in the mood. It's a move, bitch, you better let it go. You only get one shot, not miss a chance to blow this opportunity. It comes with a little lifetime. Yo, man, listen to my to it.
ZTB.
Wow. I am shooketh at what I just heard. Nice intermission, though. Nice intermission to the main segue.
Well, I like about he was on tempo.
What I like about it is that he was actually really feeling the groove. He was really feeling the song.
Yeah, that's why he was no, Arthur relates.
Whatever that was said, he absolutely Cherry. Your pussy bumper is gone.
Pussy bumper. What are you talking about?
Like I said,
damn.
I practice for fun. I do different types. I do different types of music besides this like music. Yes, I do.
Hey, you know, I had to, bob to that rhythm because Arthur gave me that rhythm. I felt his rhythm.
Like I said, I bombed every song I sing.
And also, I could tell that Arthur was mentally in sync too. You know that, ZTV?
Yeah, when you really get into a song, you get mentally zoned into it and you just go for it. That's how I do my videos for Sonic. Like, honestly, the songs that I choose, I mentally envision myself in it and then I put it to life and then it's like, wow, damn, that's a fucking masterpiece right there. You just created it. So.
ZTV, you have excellent editing skills. Are you planning to use it for professional use?
Yes, I do. And in fact, I was going to do this when I was 18 years old. But life sidetracked me. But I do other side business for people, and I make a hustle for it, for video editing purposes. So I do that. And I'm not going to disclose those people because those confidential. But I do that. And yeah, I can do it well.
I'll be real with you, ZTV. I get real with every single song. I mean, sync with every song I sing.
Oh, I can believe that. Seeing is believing, and I'm seeing it.
You know, I'll tell you this,
I
Arthur.
practice a lot doing that at work.
The only thing that my only criticism is that
like mentally, exactly, Felicia.
My only criticism is for him to like not able to maintain the proper pitch.
Gotcha. I got you. I mean,
I can tell that you're losing your breath. So sometimes you gotta breathe between lines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just like to be
and relax. And try to relax more too.
Gotcha. I just like to be in sync with the song. Exactly.
And when you relax more, you get able to manipulate your vocal cords a lot better.
No,
that's my opinion.
I would say this right now. You just go on YouTube and I try to sing that song. I used to suck at it so hard years ago.
Wow.
I did.
Well, I'll tell you this though. My favorite.
I would love to see the contrast.
My favorite one. No, yes, compared to one when he's singing the Go Ranger song.
Oh God.
No, I'm taking a break from singing. I already did enough already today.
Or you could re-sing Bruno Mars.
You gotta be kidding me. Well, I already know that like the back of my hand. Both of them.
Yeah, say it.
And we know it too. We know it too.
No. I'll be honest with you. The only reason why I know that song so well is because of Arthur. I know.
I can't listen to the original anymore because every time I hear it, I'm gonna think of Arthur's version. So I can't listen to the original, and it's funny because every time I hear the original, I'm just a big smile just come to my face because I'm just like, oh my God, it's that song.
I just did it for fun.
You made a good impact, an interesting impact.
Yeah.
So basically, that song's forever changed.
By the way, Tom Willis, what's going on?
Tom Willis, yo, like seriously, it's the stinger. He was stinging so hard. You associate with him.
Oh,
Love that
Britney
intro.
Spears up in there.
Something wasn't right here. Oh, baby.
Oh,
Should it
yeah.
let
Tom.
you go?
Hit
Hey,
me,
Tom.
baby, one more time.
Oh, I know
Hey,
that
Tom,
song.
show off them
I don't
pecs.
wanna to be
Oh, I know that
me,
song.
baby, cause I need to know now. It's us. All right, I'm
Hey.
gonna go.
Britney Spears' eyes.
Oh my god, you just want to
He just troll. But dead ass though, Britney Spears' eyes literally looks like that when she sings now. I'm not joking.
Like, seriously.
Something is wrong with her.
You seem surprised me to be that could sing rap, say besides R&B
Everybody,
and stuff.
that's a troll.
No. I'm not surprised at all. I think when you have the passion and motivation to actually put yourself into something, you can actually do it and be successful at it. So.
Then he goes for acting, right?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
cosplay.
I'm taking a break. Like I sing like for 3 hours on the stream. I'm taking a
Hey,
break.
hey, Arthur, have you seen
What's
my
going
Joker
on, girl?
cosplay?
Your internet went. Oh no! Is it raining over there?
Uh-oh.
Hey, Arthur,
Because it
you
was
see my
raining over
Joker?
here.
Go ahead, Dragon.
You see my Joker cosplay?
No, I didn't see it.
You know I fought Sub-Zero.
What? No, I didn't know.
Yeah, I fought him.
Wow.
Yeah, it's by chance though. I wasn't expecting to see Sub-Zero, but we fought.
Dang. Oh, let me see. Flame King said, Flame King, I actually can't rap, actually. You just heard me rap. That was him and Neil I sing.
Can't even lie, you can't rap. That was so freaking awesome.
I mean, like, let's be real with these music. Like, I even sing Janet Jackson and stuff. And
Oh, did you?
I did.
She's actually one of my favorite artists. Favorite black female artists of all time.
I sing to her exactly Michael Jackson and stuff. I sing to a lot of them. Even Neo.
Did you sing "Sexy Love" by Neo?
No, I sing the Champagne Life exactly.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right.
But
I love that song.
my mom
That's a good
loves
song.
my mom loves that song, so I got used to listening to it.
Flame King says, "Can you sing really good?"
With song. With song, like I did so much singing today, it's unbelievable.
3 hours. I'm surprised your voice.
Well,
your vocal
he's not
cords
the
are
only
still.
one that did it for 3 hours.
Yeah,
I did
Yeah,
it
we
at
saw-
work.
You sing too, Brian, at work?
Yeah, at work.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know you.
and fire.
I mean,
I go really hard with it at work.
I was just about to say something. Chris Mark says like my singing is better than Eric's singing.
I think that's true.
Hey, I've been practicing since middle school and high school years ago. And my
That's
singing
true.
really- Yep. Yeah, I remember.
Yes, and her trial begins in June for her conservatorship. So, whatever happens, happens. You know, I feel bad for her. You know, I feel bad for that clone.
Oh,
because
with her burning her house down.
Yeah, I feel bad for that. I feel bad for that. I feel bad for that replicant because you know she doesn't deserve it. You know, the original one is just rest in peace, but this new one is just. I feel bad for it. Her.
Hey,
So-
does she have a soul?
Oh yes, she does. I did a song for ZTV thing. I did Sonic today.
ZTB.
my
Does she
friend.
have a soul?
I don't know if it is the original. That's why I can't tell you.
I Drags like,
Or
hey,
you seem so certain.
Oh, I'm certain that's not the original, but because I'm a big Britney. I know Britney. I mean, I don't know her personally, obviously, but I know
What they tell.
I've seen. Well, that's already confirmed. His cousin already said it.
That's fake.
hey, Drags, I did Sonic
But we won't go there.
I did
for this video.
Hey, Drake, I did Sonic Convince. I did Open Your Heart sounds. Like, we ZTV heard it.
And ZTB, I have another question. Does Cologne Britney has the original memories of Britney's?
Oh boy.
I don't know how the clones work in terms of memory. They can learn how to speak and talk and communicate. I'm not sure if they have the memories exactly. Some memories can be implanted through artificial neurological implants, but I don't think all thoughts can be processed into it. Could I do it with dogs? So if you ever look in an interview with dogs and see how when a dog dies, Barbara Streisand, for instance, she cloned all her 4 dogs.
What?
And yeah, she did. You can go look it up. And what happened was that the original dog died, and she wanted to make 4 copies of it. So she took the dead dog's DNA and she recreated it, and she created 4 copies. And those 4 copies had similar traits to the original, but it wasn't identical to the original in terms of how they act.
Oh wow!
So it was like bits and pieces of the
Completely new
original.
person.
Partly new, yeah, completely new. But there's traces of the original there, but it's like a whole
Vaguely,
new
right?
entity. Yeah.
I
So
did a.
clone is complete. It's basically a completely different person, but similar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's why I feel bad for Britney Spears, is because I know that she's a person who has been through so much, and people, that's why if Arthur ever make a video about Britney Spears and say she's a Satanist, I'll let you know it's not her fault. Her parents got her involved in Hollywood, in the industry.
That's not all.
Yeah.
And she was raped.
Caroline.
She was raped by her father, and she was raped by many different people from age 5. So you cannot tell a 5-year-old who's been forced. Yeah, her story is very tragic. You cannot tell someone who goes in the industry and who is a famous person and say that she's just a witch when she literally was pushed by her parents. She had no choice. What she's gonna do? Run away? She can't do that. They'll find her and they'll put it back.
Basically, they pimped her out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used her as the cash cow. They used her as the cash cow to make money, and that's what happened.
So basically, lazy parents.
Yep.
Yeah,
They-
lazy
they-
good for nothing
they-
hick hillbilly parents.
They took advantage of her.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm about to say, ZTV's like, I did Mary J song today too on my channel earlier today.
Oh, perfect person. I like to talk about this
I'm gonna
topic.
tell you about this right now. What I'm seeing about on Britney Spears' father, if you may want me to compare something on a similarity on how he's stealing her money. This reminds me of how Jerry Heller stole money off the group NWA, ripped all the members off. The first one was the leave, was Ice Cube. Then it was Dr. Dre, then it was Dr. Dre and the DOC, and then MC Ren, and then Eazy-E, because he finally found out the truth at the end. And and look at Britney Spears. She's finding out the truth about her father fucking her over too. This is like He's like Jerry Heller in this situation also.
Well, I don't think Britney Spears is finding out the truth. I think her husband is like helping her throughout the way, and he is telling her like listen, or telling it listen.
Yeah.
Like,
he could have brought that up about that too, and you never know. He could have watched straight out of Compton and showed
if you ever seen Britney Spears in any sort of interview, she's not mentally there. She's not. She's gone.
Oh, I can
she's
tell
gone.
she's mental, man. I can tell.
She's
man.
gone. She can't hold a conversation. She needs someone to tell her what to say because she can't make a conversation normally. Her mind is stuck as a 5-year-old child.
Yeah, and that's why her other husbands had trouble with her.
Well, the previous versions of Britney were the real ones, and those ones were because of trauma. They were because of trauma, because she's been raped, she's been molested, she's been handled by producers back to back to back to back, like it's some. She was the Barbie doll. She is a real life human Barbie doll.
You're right about this shit, man. And and that's the kind of shit right there Pimp C was talking about before he died. And he ain't even part of that evil industry. It's just when he was exposed to certain things, they came after him because he exposed their thing. It don't matter if you're a part of Hollywood or not. You know, even if
you open your mouth, they got you. It's a done deal. And if they can't get you through life, they get you through financial wealth, or they get you through any sort of connections you have in order to silence you in that sort of way. It's the truth. It's what they do. It's how
but I'm just telling you on Pimp C though, on his situation.
Hypothetically, what if everyone stands up?
Well, there's a movie about that, and they already tell you what's going to happen if that would happen. Then the veil would be unveiled, and everyone would see, the mastermind, because the jig is up.
And so what happens if so basically it's us versus them now?
It's gonna happen soon eventually. I think it's gonna, especially how woke we're getting, like in this generation. It's gonna happen eventually, and it's
So basically,
gonna.
when you say by woke, does it mean we develop a better self-awareness?
Thanks to the internet, yes. Thanks to the research and availability that everyone has to look up information and to actually do their own research, to actually do investigations, court investigation, criminal investigations, and do proper research at that, and look through the evidence to actually pinpoint something is not right here. We can tell there's some information that's being leaked and some information that's being hidden. And that information is available readily on any sort of server you can join or any sort of websites that you find. It's all there. It's all there, and it's so sad, but it's there.
Big Dover, you missed me do Eminem earlier.
Yeah, well,
and people be like, "Oh, don't believe what they say on the internet because it's not true."
Well, yeah, you shouldn't believe what you see on the internet. You should use your own discernment. You should actually.
But I'm just saying though, I'm just telling you how I think on Pepsi, was zoned because
because she was the spokesperson for Pepsi.
Wow. No. I was gonna tell you about on Pimp C, if you don't mind.
No, I thought you were talking about Pepsi because she was the spokesperson.
No, Pimp C of UGK.
Oh, okay. No, because I thought Britney Spears, she was the sponsor for Pepsi. She was advertising that too as well.
Yeah, I already know that. I wasn't talking about that though. I was just bringing up, how he was exposing the industry and stuff, and he also was against gays too, because he always called them faggots, openly and stuff.
Yeah, that doesn't sit right with me because
but he just couldn't stand him though, because sometimes they always try to hit on him for nothing, and he had to beat the shit out of them.
Well, see, that's stupid. I mean, if you just respectively tell people, I'm not interested. That's dumb.
And they don't know how to take no for an answer, and then you get tired of it, and then at that point, they deserve to be called a faggot at that point. Because reason why? Because they're making other gay men look bad.
No, I would say it's more so. I would say, hold on, Dragon. I would say it's more so of the fact that people already have this deposition, this negative. It's like kind of like being a black man in a world that doesn't like you because you're dark or because you're brown, and they feel like the slightest act you do, that the slightest move you make, oh, there he goes again, oh, look at him, he's back at it again, what you gonna do now, steal from the counter, what you gonna do now, I see you taking those chips, it's kind of like that. It's under a different phase.
I know, but the way I said it was kind of like that too, because I'm telling you, because they are making other gay people look bad, the ones that respects other people's sexuality.
Well, it's not really respect. I mean, if you call people the F slur, even when they do something wrong, it's not really respect. It's more so of you just showing your true colors.
So why should I?
Because you're probably a good-looking person.
It don't matter though. Don't hit on me. If you want me to respect your sexuality, you respect mine too. That's how it works.
Well, yes, that's absolutely true. Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, there's a common level of respect when it comes to kindness, and kindness comes from just being blunt about it, just saying, "Hey, guess what? I appreciate you, doing this to me, but at the same time, I'm interested in you," and yada yada. And that's all you have to do.
I'm gonna tell you this too about this as well. Well, like Mad Black Atheist says, there's a difference between white people and crackers, and there's a difference between black people and niggas. Same thing on gays. There's a difference between gays and faggots.
I mean, that's a narrow way to look at it, but okay.
Well, I'm just, because the ones that, because there's some gay dudes, they may find me attractive though, but they don't try to hit on me like that, and they respect my sexuality. I respect theirs back. I don't call them faggots because they true gays.
This is another thing though, but then it makes people afraid to even actually be themselves, because the moment they even try to, they may get a verbal attack or a violent attack from someone. And how can you expect people to be themselves when they're too scared to even open? The moment they do, it's like, okay, someone's gonna hit them, someone's gonna beat them up. There's a lot of violence that goes on. There's a lot of verbal threats that goes on. There's a lot of silencing that goes on, and for someone to say, oh, that's God-like, or we're just doing evangelizing of God, then I don't know what right is. I really don't know, because if that's the case, then there's no sense of morality, because the morality happens through kindness and through understanding. And if you're gonna, think it's okay to verbally attack someone because they thought you were good looking, then that's just, I understand you feel uncomfortable, and like every straight guy, it's the same thing. But you can always talk to them in a way that's basically endearing, that doesn't make them feel bad about doing it, or doesn't make them hurt them for being themselves.
Okay.
You got to think about it like that, because as a black man, I'm telling you this, I wouldn't like it if a white person, which it has happened to me, but as a white person has come to me and basically profiled me and instantly assumed that I was going to steal something from the store when I was not. I was literally in the pharmacy, going to the store, buying something, and as soon as I pick up something to put it in my cart, that's when she goes to the security acting as if I stole something from the store when I didn't. But it's that same profiling that happens. It takes one little action for that action to come to a reaction, and that is the problem, and that is the problem, and that is the root issue. And if that cannot be fixed, and that cannot be in sort of a coherence with other people, then I think segregation should be the issue. Should be the solution. I mean, because if this is not going to come into a common agreement and it's going to be violence, then it's going to have to be like that. And when I say that, I'm not talking about race, I'm talking about sexuality. But it's going to be like that. It's going to be like that. And it's sad I have to say it like that, but it is. Because it's 2021 and we're still doing this.
Seriously.
For real.
Look, but when it happened to me, though, I was being nice. I told him, look, I'm not gay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not interested because I'm not gay.
Mm-hmm.
So stop it. So and then when they did it the third time, that's when I went off, because they didn't show me because right there, that's disrespecting me and harassing me.
Yeah, well, see, was it the same person who did it the third time?
Yes.
Okay. Well, see, that's different.
And one time I beat the shit out of one for that because he tried to rape me.
Okay. Well, that's different. That's rape. Okay, you're entitled to that.
And then one time when I was in 7th grade, this dude kept touching my leg.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, I said, "You touch my leg again, I'm gonna beat your faggot ass down." Then he said, "Do it, motherfucker." And then I slapped him so hard I made that motherfucker cry. I said,
Yeah.
"I told you not to touch my leg."
Listen. Those moments when they violate your physical space, that's different. Anyone that touches you unwantedly, you snap the fuck out of them. Period. I'm like that too.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm proud for saying those words. I'm just being honest of what I said.
Get those situations are physical interactions, and those are different from just simply verbal. My situation is just verbal. It's just merely the kind gesture or the noticing of the person, the individual, that is where I have a problem with people just completely. Oh, hey, True Anonymous, welcome to the stream. I have a problem with people just discriminating, and it hurts me, because then it's like we're still going back to 2020, from 2021 to 1955, where we're giving excuses to justify hatred and bigotry, and it pisses me off.
But at the same time, I don't hate the people. I don't hate the good ones. I just hate the bad ones.
I don't like that. It's like saying, "Oh, I like you. You're not like all black people." I don't like that.
Yeah.
Quote.
It's I get where Big Doberman is coming from. He has a basically.
But I don't hate them though. Like the ones that knows not to do that stuff, and knows to respect my lane, and knows to stay in his own lane on that part, not to touch me in that way. We cool.
Definitely the physical part, I definitely give you credit, because that one is a boundary. No, you don't.
Yeah, that's sexual harassment.
Yeah, especially touching people in their privates without their permission, or touching their rear end, or whatever.
Touching my knee, which that's where he touched me at, and it's right by my thigh too. That's where that.
Yeah,
that's why I slapped him down.
Yeah, that's.
I made him cry too, and I called him all kind of names. I degraded him, but hey, he deserved it though, because he made everybody else look bad.
That's true, but at the same time,
I said, I denounce you, and you get out of the LGBT community, because you don't need to make them look bad.
Well, see, here's this is my thing. I think during these experiences, you should also develop a sense of empathetical connection towards people like that, because then you start to literally see them in less and less, and you already do, So it's a matter of, and I can't change that. I can't undo that.
But I'm gonna tell you when the time I finally stopped hating him though. It was around the time when one of my friends come out as bisexual. I said, look, you know what? I'm glad you're being honest with me, and you know what? I'll still be your homie. Cause you know why? Cause you didn't cross my line. You respect my sexuality, I'll respect yours.
Yeah, I just think there's a difference. I was echoing there. I just think there's a difference between understanding someone and literally physical interactions with someone. Unwanted touch is different. That's sexual harassment, and sexual harassment is completely different from just straight up just saying you're cute or something like that. I don't think you should call them the F word at all, period. I think if anything, if you feel like they're violating your physicality, I know you can't help yourself because that's the first word you're going to think of when you pop them in the mouth, but understand that those are people who have a problem. They have rape tendencies, and they're sexual molesters that will go for their target no matter what. Okay, they're not. It doesn't matter if they're straight. It doesn't matter if they're gay. It doesn't matter if they're bi. It doesn't matter. They naturally have that inclination to do that because what they want is lust, and they will do it any time of the day. And this is the same. Hold on. The same goes for men who do this for straight people, for men who do this to women. How many times a man grabs a woman's ass or grabs her leg and think it's the same shit. It's the same fucking shit. And then if a woman slaps the man, then she's considered to be a feminist, or she's considered to be all these other degrading names because she's sticking up for herself. It's the same shit. It's like, okay, well, since we got that around for the men and the gay the gay relationship, now we can get this towards the straight relationship, because men have a habit of doing this to females, grabbing their asses and thinking it's funny, looking underneath their private area to see their cooch so they can say ooh. They can do that because it's part of their the privilege that they have in society, where it benefits them, because whenever a man does that, they get praise for it. They get all this, oh yeah, you saw that puss, you saw that cooch, yeah, oh yeah, and you get that camaraderie and that brotherly love from that, because society sees that as a positive, even though that's violating so much spaces.
Yeah, see, what I mean? Do that now, because see, I respect women. Okay, I don't even look. I wait for their consent. You know what I'm saying? And I always stay in my lane and be a gentleman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I respect.
That's what I do. Too. But only time I hit women now, if they try to kill me, spit in my face, because I don't know if they got herpes, and I can catch.
Yeah, they can give you an STD like that. Yeah,
and you know what? They need to be hit for that, because you know why? Because that's attempting to kill me.
There was an episode of Law and Order SVU where there was a female actually who had HIV, and she tried to spit in one of the officer's face to let the officer get infected. He didn't get infected because he dodged it, like he did some Dragon Ball Z kind of dodge. But yeah, I'm serious. Watch it. SVU is one of my favorite Law and Order shows ever. So,
I've heard of it.
But I'm just letting you know though. Because, see, the herpes spread like crazy, even through saliva.
Yeah.
Because I'm just telling you on herpes, what's the most common STD you can get from saliva.
That's absolutely true. Yeah.
And another one, there's been a few cases of catching chlamydia from it and gonorrhea from it, but it's not as rare, though. Because there's only been 6%
chlamydia and gonorrhea is from
And gonorrhea is like a 3% on catching it from saliva.
It's from it, and hepatitis. Yeah, hepatitis as well. Chlamydia and gonorrhea is mainly from the genital region. So it's from genital bodily fluids. So if you perform oral sex on people and it gets in your mouth and you catch it in there and you pass it on to someone, that's how it gets transmitted. If you trying to infect someone, that's how it. But it generally comes from the genital area.
I know, but I'm just saying, they spat in somebody's face after,
Yeah, I don't play that. That's you can actually kill someone like that.
And also, when I wasn't doing her nothing, and I wasn't even trying to hit her nothing, and she just wanted to bully me and go punch me like a man, I'd knock her ass out just like one. And I tell her, I say, hey, you want to be a man? I'm gonna treat you like a man.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
the only time I won't do that if they're pregnant. I say, you lucky you pregnant, because there's a lot of motherfuckers that don't care if you're pregnant and still beat your ass. But me, I care about the child's life, and you should be ashamed of yourself for starting to fight with me like that. Mm-hmm. But I'll tell you what, though, when I catch you when you're no longer pregnant, you're gonna pay. I promise you.
With females, I kind of, because I understand the dynamic that happens between us males.
They want equal rights. Hey, they should have thought.
And females. But the problem with this is that I understand that, but I also understand as a man, I'm physically more powerful than females by default.
I'm gonna tell you like this here.
Hold on.
I'm gonna tell you like this here. Like, look, that's like saying a big dude shouldn't be beating on a little dude because he's way more powerful. That's like saying a big woman shouldn't be beating on a small woman because she's more powerful.
No, but there's a genetic.
There's some women that can beat men.
Yes, that's true.
Never underestimate your opponent. That's what I've always been told in my life.
Those are women who have not every woman have high testosterone. There are women who are born with high levels of male chromosomes, which gives them a masculine look, a masculine appearance, and they become very brolic and tough, right? But there's most females, if not, I would say about 75%. It could be less than that. It could be 70. Are born with high levels of estrogen, and estrogen weakens your muscles and it makes you physically. This is also what transgender people use to make them more feminine.
I know that.
Yeah, they use that to weaken their muscle mass and to make them weaker, so that way they can become more female or feminine looking.
Yeah, I know that part.
And that part. That's why females are naturally weaker than men. It's not because all females are weaker than all men, but genetic wise, because of the high level, because of the high levels of estrogen, that's why it weakens the bone structure. I'm sorry, the muscle structure of the female body, and makes them less. I would say less masculine in comparison, unless they have high levels of testosterone, like Jamie Lee Curtis, for instance, who was born a hermaphrodite. But we won't go there. But that's just what it is. For females, I will never hit them at all, even if they try to hit me. I will do my best, because I don't want, number one, I don't want the law to get at my ass. I don't want to go to jail for some person's stupid actions and stupid behavior who's just trying to show off their power level, knowing damn well they can use that power level against me in the court of law. I would not do that. And physically speaking, I know what I'm capable of, and I know I can, it's not a matter of that. You can try to teach anyone a lesson, but at the end of the day, it can be all used against you, because, again, females by default in the court of law have that sense of superiority. They have that sense of, hey, guess what? If you're a male and you punch me in the face. I got
away with it a couple times, because you know why? Because it was on camera and witnesses were tired of taking up for them stupid bitches.
That's different, because if it's on camera and it's documented,
they don't care, because the law, because whoever starts it first and whoever hits first gets going down more in my state, in Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Because they're sick and tired. They're sick and tired of taking up for those stupid ratchets. And I'm not talking about just blacks. I'm talking about white ones too. Any race could be a ratchet.
Absolutely, 100%.
And also, and guess what?
Oh no,
and
Brian,
also, I'm gonna tell you this too. And in my family, we told them this: when you want to step in a man's position, you better be tough enough to fight. We toughen our women up in our family.
Dang.
I mean, you got to be tough, especially as a female. Females. See, here's the thing.
We tell them this is a hard world out here. Nobody cares about your feelings. Truth don't care about your feelings.
It's always been we live in a very patriarchal society, and this patriarchal society caters to males more than it cares to females, because the founder has been a male. And the thing is, women are in the league of trying to gain not only just the equality, but also gaining the pass. And what's happening hold on, what's happening is that a lot of the men nowadays are starting to see, hey, remember back at 50 or 100 years ago when they couldn't vote, when they couldn't do this and when they couldn't do that. Let's try to bring that mentality back. And that's that kind of, that's where we get into the misogyny war and discrimination, because it happens. And now we have a group nowadays that are trying to bring women down back to that level before first wave feminism, before all of that, because they want to keep women like domesticated pets. And it's sad, but that's just what it is. What's need to happen though is exactly what needs to happen, like in the game The Legend of Zelda, where the Gerudo race is an all race of females, powerful warrior Amazonian like black women female, and they're all there in the desert and they're all ruling in their own territory. If that could be the case, and like say women could have their own country where they rule over that, where matriarchy is the dominant, that would be good to form a dynamic, because this entire world is biased. This entire world is biased. It's in a patriarchal system.
I'm not biased because I'm giving.
No, I'm not talking about you. No. Oh, no. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the system in place. The system is in place is a patriarchal one. It's a one that caters to males, right? Women don't have that. There is no matriarchal society, right? There used to be, but we took that away.
Yeah.
We took that away from them.
Sure did.
Yeah.
But I'll say this though and also, I have to say about this as well. Well, and plus, if women wants to be a police officer and the military, sometimes when you're on duty, sometimes you got to knuckle up against some suspects. Sometimes when they hit you, you got to.
Oh, they do. They do in New York City. They do.
and if you toughen up more, guess what? You never underestimate yourself.
Women have to work.
Your opponent either.
Women have to work twice as hard in comparison to men. Not only they have to work hard to be tough, but they also have to work hard to outdo their male counterparts.
I know
because
that.
It's the only way. Especially in the police force, they have to have strong masculine hands that can break wood easily. Because they have to. Because if they have fragile, feminine hands, it's not going to be enough for the kind of employment that they do. But again, because this is a patriarchal system, this is how the system is in place for all women, it's not going to benefit them until there's a matriarchal country or matriarchal part of the world where women could be the dominant and men could be the secondary,
Yeah, but I will say this:
the closest place would be places in Africa and places in Asia, like rural countries. Yeah.
Well, I can say
exactly, Cherry.
About this too. Well, and also, and when you're in war, sometimes you and that one enemy you just in that enemy by itself. And in that country where women can't do nothing at all, look, you're gonna have to fist fight that guy, or he's gonna kill you and beat you down. You gotta tough it up and take them hits and tough it up and take him down best you can.
And Africa is a big thing. Yourself. Where the African men will you heard about that story about that African lady who got raped by 40 something men at once? That's I don't know how 40 something penises can fit into that whatever holes that was in, but that's the kind of treatment that women, especially in those third world countries, I should really say fourth world countries, get treated by, because they're treated not like garbage. They're treated like dirt, like trash, and these people have to climb up. That's why when I see these Arabic women, the ones that wear the burqa, that has their mouth covered and their entire head covered, and they're in these high position jobs in America, their asses had to work motherfucking hard to get to where they're at today.
Oh, I know.
They work harder than black women do. And it's crazy because
Sure do. You're right.
they have to yeah, because black women, at least black women, don't have to cover themselves, for their religion, but they have to. And the reason why is because of their family upbringing, which is also against anti-women, right? It's anti-women belief, Muslim Islamic faith. And then they also have to become the greatest of their family, the money making of their family, to provide for their family and to make something out of themselves. So they have to mentally adjust themselves to being the best they can be, literally, and profit from it. And that's some shit that I can't even imagine anyone going through, but they go through it, and it's so fucking incredible. I can't even believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And also, I even say this too, and also some of the women that wants to be a gangster. Well, if you want to be more tougher, you can't be fucked in. Instead, you got to take a beating like the men to be toughened up.
I think Cardi B said that one time because she was
I said that before she even said that.
A blood member, I think. She was like one of the blood members. I said that
before she even said that. Because I ain't never heard it from her saying it. Because I've been saying it ever since 2012.
Well, I don't know when she said it, but she said something similar. Wow. You see? There you go.
Well, I'm just letting you know. I didn't get it from her.
Oh, I know that.
I got it from my big homies.
Oh, dang.
I know that.
And that's what they told me. And the female members that do get beat in, they usually last more longer than the ones that get fucked in, because the ones that get beat in are more tougher and can handle more pain. And when that's
they can defend themselves.
Yes, exactly. And also if any woman had kids and she's tough, because remember, that man can be outnumbered by those two men, and what if there ain't no other men? I ain't got no choice but my woman to help me out with these two. Then it'd be 2-on-2. But she better be tough enough. Once I get this dude down, then if she can't handle him no longer, I'll take it up then and take him down.
That's why I love movies like Kill Bill, because it stars a female lead, and it's just her, Uma Thurman, just being a fucking badass, killing people left and right. Who did her dirty, by the way. But I love that movie. That's why I got it on Blu-ray. So.
Wow.
Yeah, both the parts are great.
And me though, look, I don't even bother black people like that. Look, even if they're doing something wrong, I still mind my own business, because I'm not no white supremacist. And plus, I'm equal opportunity everything. If I'm gonna be racist to that one race, I'll be racist to all of them, even my own three, because I'm equal opportunity.
You're a misanthropist.
Well, I'm equal opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
I hate all of you guys. I hate all of you bitches.
I love and hate.
I'm a misanthropist.
Love and hate.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just relaxing, big dog, man. I did a 3-hour something stream on my channel, singing for fun. That's what I did.
Because I'm just letting you know, and I'm also glad that women has voting rights now. They have a right to vote as much as we do.
Yeah, they had voting rights since the 40s, and I think the 40s or 50s.
Well, they got it. No, they got it passed since 1919.
Wow.
Oh, 1919. Okay. Yeah, I was way off. Yeah.
Yep. I read my history.
That's good. You beat me to it. That's really good.
Even though I'm a dropout, I still look up history and read it.
No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit about I mean, I have a college degree, but at the same time, I don't believe people who drop out are dumb or stupid.
I'm a smart one.
Exactly.
It's just, if I'd have stayed and one more time, I would have hurt somebody, okay? Because those same people I beat up, I get tired of doing that, because I could kill them big as I am. And plus, especially when I have a power hit and fast at the same time, I'm a versatile hit. And that's even more deadlier than just only power and only speed.
I think
if you're power but slow but powerful, you got 50-50 chance more likely. And if you're weak but fast, you got a 50-50 chance. But if you're both with strong and power and speed, then you're more deadlier than them two, because you got both of the advantages.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, ZB, I got some news for you.
And that's why. And see, even though I'm a big dude, though, I'm pretty fast for one.
Yeah.
Even though I got fat on me though, but I also work out on weights too. I'm a fat guy that I'm a fat bodybuilder. That's what I call myself.
There's a lot of fat, but yeah, it's a lot of plus size bodybuilders out there that.
And I'm 5'9" too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
And
I'm 1 inch taller than I'm 5'10".
Can I tell you this too? Like, because I'm the average height for American man, because 5'9" is.
Yeah, that's average.
Yeah, so that means I ain't tall or short, so I'm good, and I got my attractive height.
That's true.
Because they find 5'8", which is 1 inch shorter. That's the shortest they find attractive. One of the highest ones in America that's been discovered recently. Since 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Because they started finding from 5'8" to 6'5" attractive.
Well, for me, it's like it doesn't matter about height.
Oh,
well,
I know that,
actually it does, because
studies.
if you 5'1", it's not happening.
I know, but I'm just talking about how people's got preferences, and that's okay to have them at a certain.
And that's and I'm so happy you mentioned that, because we do have preferences, and it has to do
just
with,
like me. I ain't got nothing against transgender women though, but me, I'm kind of old school, and I'll still be cool with them and be friends with them, but I like cisgender women, because I want.
Yeah,
I
want
want someone that has the instruments that be able to have a kid.
Yeah, you basically, and not only that, you're a pussy lover. You love pussy, and that's
I want real pussy, not man-made.
Yeah, well, you want biological pussy, and that's something. Yeah, and that's cisgender pussy, and that's
because if I was sexist, I'd be saying, "Oh, fuck all trannies, fuck all females." I'd be saying that if I was sexist.
Yeah, well, you're not transphobic. You just have a
transphobic or prejudice towards transgenders.
There's a group called TERFs that tackle people who don't want to date transgender people, and basically they come in and say you're transphobic. No, it's just a person.
If I was, I'd be scared of them, or I'd be beating them up every day, and I don't do that. I respect their space. They respect mine.
Good, but I think it's more so of, and this is also with the gay community too, because sometimes you also have trans men who come in and they look like male passing, and they come in and then they taking
a lot of that testosterone. I know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow. And then you find out, you have a cooter. Where's the banana?
Some of them get some man-made banana too, because there's surgery on that. But the testicles, they're not functional though. They're just
it's just artificial. It's just
But it's possible one day that they're able to get to that for transgender people.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just telling you what
Kevin Maggie
found out. What the prediction may be around the 2050s.
Real quick.
Okay, hold on, Big Doorman. Let's let Tungalo speak.
Yeah, CTV. And not how like when you turn down a transsexual and they get really offended and they call you all these
transphobic.
They get mad for being rejected. That's not my problem, right?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's your preference.
Exactly.
Just like with race, you don't have to date.
I like any race.
But some people have a preference to what race they want to date or what race they're interested in, and I think we should all be respectful towards people who want to date someone of that race. You shouldn't pressure them to date that race because you want them to date that race. They should date that race according to how they feel and how they sexually feel, because it's more organic and it feels natural and it feels right. Yes, I know there's a huge imbalance and dynamic of black men dating white women or Hispanic women, or black men dating white men or Asian, or Hispanic men and Asian men over their own, because they find them more attractive. But here's my thing. Not every black person does this. But if there's a great marginal, there's nothing you can do about it. You can't force people to date within your own in order to just keep it in the black hood. You can't do that. That's
exactly.
It's just not going to work out.
I don't even want it going back. I want the race mix and keep going.
Exactly, because there's people who believe in racial purity.
I'm a mixed person, and I'm proud of being a mixed person, because you know what? It helps me more with my unity, and it gets me more closer. See, like I'm European, which is white, and I'm
Yeah, I know.
Hispanic, which is brown, and I'm Native American, which is the red race.
Or brown, if you want to consider that.
Well, red is brown. Red is brown.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And me, I'm gonna tell you right here, but I have to say this though. I like any race of women, okay, but my favorite will always be Hispanic.
I think everyone's favorite is Hispanic. I think everyone prefers Latinos and Latinas. Pretty much everyone prefers that.
Shit.
Everyone prefers
Hey,
that.
at least I got Latino in me though.
My favorite.
They're
one
just
is-
more. To me, they're just more attractive. It's a sexual, lustful, personal thing, for me. But it doesn't mean that all of them could be attractive. All of them could
Oh, I
entice
know.
you.
But
But it's
there's
just
good women in every race, you know. Hey,
It's
as long as I find me a good woman, that's all that matters to me still.
yeah.
And plus, you know what? Hell, I probably might end up with one that's black, white, and Hispanic.
You never
which I
know.
really
You
like
never
that
know.
mix.
You never
Which
know.
I really
because-
like that mix, you know. I really like black, white, and Hispanic.
Triracial. It's very common,
I'm
actually.
triracial too, man.
It's
You know,
very
I'm Native
common. A lot of
American,
black
Hispanic,
people.
and white.
A lot of black people are triracial. They have excuse me, hold on. They have three races in them. They have white. Sometimes they have white, Asian, and black. Sometimes they have white, Hispanic, and black. Sometimes they have white, Arab, and black. You know, it's like all three in one. But what they closely resemble, because the black DNA outweighs the others, they more so resemble their black counterparts than their other counterparts. So I think the only one that can get away with it would be Hispanics, because with Hispanics you can't really tell if it's really a black person or a Latino. You can't really tell. But like when it comes to like whites and Asians, they more so favor their black counterpart.
Yeah, you know, but see though, but me, look, I may have the white person's skin, but my face shape has got some Hispanic on it.
Oh yeah, I can tell by you that you don't look like a white. You just have light skin.
But yeah,
And that's from your
look,
European
I've been called, look, I'm gonna tell you this right
bloodline.
now. When I was in high school, I've been called a half breed. I've been called a bean wigger. I've been called mix the word beaner and wigger together.
People actually use terms like that.
Yeah, a person really called me that before, and some people called me, a wetback, a spick.
Hey, ZTV, I just noticed
Wow.
something. I noticed that a lot of
I've also been called a redskin too,
pure-
and I've also been
pure
called an apple.
blood. No, a lot of pure blood Asians don't like half blood Asians or mixed Asians.
Yeah, because they want to keep it traditionalism. They want to keep it in the family so they can have kids
Shit.
that look like them. It's true. That's just how it is, and that's how racism operates. That's how racism flows to its highest peak. And I tell people this all the time. People don't want to acknowledge it. They don't want to see it because the truth is ugly. Well, guess what? The truth is always going to be ugly. The truth is never
Exactly.
beautiful. It's never
Exactly.
the truth. Lies are beautiful
is the
because you
truth.
can manipulate lies and you can do whatever you want with lies. That's why lies is always gorgeous, but the truth is unfiltered and ugly, and that's something
Exactly.
everyone needs to understand.
I'd
you know?
rather be hurt by the truth than be hurt
Yeah.
by a lie, because
Exactly. I know
being
Arthur
hurt by the
understands
truth
that.
quicker.
So yeah,
Yeah, he's a
absolutely.
trooper.
Yeah, exactly.
Arthur's a
Because
trooper,
guess
so of
what?
course
When
he
you
knows.
lie to me, I'm
that's
hurting
correct.
more worse. Because when I find out you lie to me, I'm hurt more worse than the truth. Because you know why? Because I'm deceived.
Exactly.
You
I
made
like.
me look like a fool.
Yeah,
You made me
exactly.
look bad.
Exactly. I hate lies. That's why I speak truth all the time. Period.
Unfiltered. Yeah.
I've been lied to. Exactly. Half
Yeah.
of my life exactly. So I got mad exactly throughout.
I mean, I've lied before though, but it was just it wasn't like no serious issue though. It was kind of like a petty thing. But when it comes to seriousness now, I will not tolerate it.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean by that.
Well,
Yeah.
on a certain level. I mean, I ain't saying it's okay to lie because it's not.
No,
all.
it's not. No.
Well, I mean, lying is one of those things where, damn if you do and damn if you don't. It's like
yeah, you're just one of those.
you can't
don't give a
really
fucks.
say, "Oh yeah, it's okay to lie," and then say it's not okay to lie, because what if someone is trying to kill one of your close loved ones and the killer is looking you don't want to be honest and be like, oh yeah, the killer is here. I mean, the person is here for you to kill. No, you don't want to do that. So
but sometimes I have to. If I have to save a person's life to lie, then I will. Because I want to save a person's life. Because I want to.
Yeah, it's one of those forbidden taboo things that you don't want to admit that you do it, but you do it.
Yeah, but at least I'm being open about it,
Yeah, and I respect that. Absolutely.
And look, when I'm open and but the same, but I'm I'm just being you like honesty, and you want me to be honest, and that's the way we're supposed to be.
And what about the people who said they did something, but they try to cover their tracks?
You'll still find out exactly. You still find out exactly if they lie.
But what is this? What is that person? They did some really fucked up shit, but they regret it. But they don't want to tell because that truth can ruin.
Well, those are people who keep secrets. Those are which is part of lies. Secrets is withhold of the truth, and that's what it means. So you're basically holding the truth in order to save face or to create a good image.
Is that like Odin and Loki story?
Kind of, yes, kind of.
Yeah, and I'm gonna speak to Arthur on this. Remember you said, on them COVID shots, they're gonna kill a lot of people. Well, I took the Pfizer one though, but I mean,
I did too.
I probably might die, or I probably might not.
You won't die.
I can't underestimate.
You won't die. And the only thing you're gonna feel is probably a life headache.
And I'm gonna tell you this too. When I took the Pfizer, look, all it felt like was a booster shot to me.
I didn't feel the needle going in my skin.
I didn't feel the needle either, though. But I'm talking about later on after you took it. It felt like a booster shot.
It is a booster shot. Like? It says it on the paper.
Well, I'm talking about it. Kind of reminds me of a regular one I had before.
Oh, okay. For flu?
Back when you were like a toddler or like a 4-year-old something. Yeah, because I can remember that real well from 4 years old.
Arthur, you probably got a vaccine because when you're a toddler, they vaccinate you from you're that age.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and also, now the ones that kill people so far or infected people so far, most of the time, most likely was
Johnson and Johnson.
What was not only Johnson Johnson? There's been a few cases of Moderna too. Cause see, the Moderna,
thank goodness you're alive, Brian.
Bumps and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Moderna is the strong one. That's the one that really does a damage. That's the one my folks took, and they were like,
yeah, I took Pfizer, which is a better one.
That's the best one. That's the best one.
Plus, I got a better chance of surviving on Pfizer, and Arthur knows this one.
Yeah, Pfizer has the best effects because it doesn't make you sick.
I mean, is there a chance I can still die? Yeah, I'm not going to underestimate, because the more you don't underestimate, the more chance you got of, getting something good. Right, Arthur?
The way I see it is damn if you do and damn if you don't.
God can decide because God can work in many ways.
The way how I see it is if the vaccine doesn't kill you, COVID will. Okay, so and COVID is a very real thing. I don't care what anyone else says. My cousin had COVID and he almost died. It's a very real thing.
I ain't never caught it, and because I kept, and another way I kept I strengthened up. When I started lifting weights last year, when they made curfews where I was at, I started lifting weights, because I couldn't get out and do nothing then. I didn't want to stay laying in the bed, watch TV all day. Instead, I picked up them dumbbells, started lifting them weights, and it started, making myself feel better. And then for 4 months, I've been doing push-ups.
Oh man!
And I'm gonna tell you how much I weigh. I'm actually 309.8 pounds though, but I don't look it because muscle's bigger than fat.
Yeah, it's muscle weight indeed.
And look, last year I was 302 though, but because I wasn't doing no exercise though, I just cut back on food. But then last year when I started on them weights, then I gained, and then about 4 months later I was back at 325 because I built muscles instead of fat.
Yeah, that's what I tell people all the time. People who are anorexic or super skinny gain a little bit of weight, and it can convert yourself into muscle. You need to take the weight that you gain from being super skinny and convert that to actual muscle. When you do that, you will have a better body frame, and you won't be so lanky and scrawny and stuff like that.
Yeah. And plus, I'll tell you this too, like I'm naturally big boned anyways from my height because, I'm naturally big shoulders and I'm big chested naturally too. Because if I didn't have this belly on me, because I don't measure my chest, the flattest part, it's the middle of my chest. And I took the flattest part in the middle of my back and measured it. And I'll tell you what, it was like big like a Neanderthal's. Because, Neanderthals were shorter and stockier than Homo sapiens.
Yeah, because it comes from the European genetics of Neanderthals, because they were more so they're brutish. They're kind of like Russians are the closest to Neanderthals in how they look.
I mean, I got some Neanderthal in me too, because Native American got it in them. Because remember the East Asians crossed that Ice Age bridge back in the day.
Yeah, they do.
And they also got Denisovan too, Denisovan or Denisovan, whatever you want to call it, or Denisovan.
Denisovan.
There's three ways.
That's where the Indians from India come from. Denisovans, yeah. Yeah,
Denisovans. Yeah, I have that in me too, because Hispanics and indigenous, any indigenous has that in them.
The only ones who don't have it is Africans. They don't have it.
Well, now some of them do, unless you're from like the certain parts of Africa where you're 100% Homo sapien, which they're the dying breed, because most of the world now done mixed up are hybrids.
The ape men already fucked them all. Now all the Africans are dying.
Sorry. Yeah, but I'm just saying, there's only 15%. There's only like
it's true. No, it's true.
There's only 10% full Homo sapiens left.
Yeah, the humanity is dying. We're all becoming mutants. We're all hybrids. Yeah. It's true.
We're different humans. We're different breeds. They're different breeds of humans. Because if they weren't, then how come they can have babies together? I mean, think about it.
Because we're genetically related, and our coding is exactly the same.
That's a human family.
Yeah. Just different groups and different denominations.
And guess what? If we mix, we evolve better.
That is true, and you actually adapt to your surroundings better.
And guess what? And look at Mike Tyson. You see that eyebrow ridge? That's Neanderthal. Right? And
it's part of evolving. Yep.
And you see that natural big rib cage like I got? That's Mike Tyson. Yes, Neanderthal. But
you don't got the voice, thank goodness.
After Homo sapiens though, because we're taller than 5'7". Because I'm 5'9" and he's 5'11". Back in his younger days he was, but then he shrunk down to 5'10", because age.
Yeah, that's the thing you got to worry about. Is like the older you get,
I'm just letting you know, though, he just shrunk 1 inch, though. That's all.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson did, because I remember back when he was in his early 20s, when I watched some of his videos, he was 5'11".
Yeah, he was a beast. He was.
But guess what, though?
I'm gonna get going, ZTB.
All right, Brian, it was fun having you here. I'm so happy you can join and listen to the conversations here. It may get more in depth later on. Who knows?
Arthur did they argue with?
I'm sorry.
Brian.
It's okay.
Arthur didn't argue with Brian.
Nope, I'm cool with Brian.
And guess what? And also, ZTB, and see, Neanderthals, not all of them were bad beasts, actually. Some of them actually had hearts, because there has been studies of burying their own dead.
Well, Neanderthals is just
idea from?
There's a but Neanderthals are a subhuman group, just like Homo erectus and Homo habilis. They're all subhuman groups derived.
And Homo sapiens are subspecies as well.
They're subspecies of a greater species, but Homo sapiens is
different humans.
Homo sapiens is the final form to the ape human race, right? So we are ape humans. Homo sapiens is the final form. Homo Neanderthalis is the previous form before it. So the evolved form.
Homo erectus and Denisovan, you gotta add those two.
And which is part of the Homo habilis, and so they all are lower variants towards the Homo sapien, which is the final form. The Homo sapien person is the final form. And the Cro-Magnons, which is part of the Homo Neanderthalis. I got
Cro-Magnon in because you can just see it.
Yeah.
And see,
all white people have Cro-Magnon DNA. It's part of the DNA.
I'm gonna tell you this. Well, Hispanics do too.
Yeah, well, they're part European, so they have it.
Yeah, because remember, the original Hispanics are from French, Spaniards or Spanish, where
And
you would call
Portugal.
them Portuguese,
Portugal.
Italian, Romanian, or Romans, because you know they were all once because that Latin sound.
Yes, like Sicilians. Yeah,
They're Latins. They're Latin Europeans. You know what I'm saying? Because look, I'm Spaniard and French, and those are my two Hispanic.
You see?
You know, Hispanic tribes, which originally from Europe.
Yep, Southern Europe.
Yeah, I'm a true Hispanic.
And actually directly above Africa. Like literally, like Africa is like at the edge.
Because I got North African DNA a little bit in me. Because you know, every Latin European has 10% African DNA in them.
That
North
makes
African.
sense because of the Moors. The
And why
Moors.
you think my hair is all like feather curly? You know, like natural Jerry curls. Because full hair and straight fur like hair, well, smooth hair mixed together made it to that.
And also through years of genetic breeding and crossbreeding can cause.
And I also got hazel eyes too. And guess what? They're green. They're green. They're brownish green. They're like the color of an olive. But you know, but a certain mood though, sometimes my eyes get a little bit brighter green though. But it kind of looks like out in the forest.
Did you know if you have full lips, you're more closer to Homo sapien than Homo neanderthalis? And if you have thin lips or you don't have any bottom lip or front lip,
I got
you're more
bottom
close.
lip.
Yeah. So the fact that your lips are full is because you have a lot of Homo sapien DNA in you.
But now my big rib cage, that's from Neanderthal. My height, it's in between Neanderthal and Homo sapien because now the tallest Neanderthal they ever found was 6'2", actually, but it was rare.
Yeah, they were short. They were short people.
But there were some rare ones that were pure Neanderthals. Some of them had like this growing disorder, and it went up to 6'2". That's the tallest Neanderthal man they ever found.
Lewis,
on skeleton.
What's going on? I'm so sorry I didn't address you.
Hey, toilet
What's
guy.
going on?
I know. I mean, and on this stream though, I'll still apologize, for saying homophobic slurs and stuff. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that the stream started because we can finally get into issues that can form a bridge in between all of this, because I really want this to be. Because I really want unity, Because look, it's still love thy neighbor. Of course, I still love them. It's just I don't hate. I don't hate like all the way. I just don't tolerate.
Yeah.
Certain things.
Okay, let's just say you don't like rude people in general.
It's just it's on the actions,
But see, and that's where we get into microaggressions. When we get into the idea
and I just wish they would stop that. I want them to better themselves, but I'm just see, you gotta let them know when you do stuff like that, you should be ashamed of yourself and look back and see how you feel, and look at how that other person's feeling, because you crossed that line.
That's sexual harassment. That's different. That's completely different.
So,
that's sexual harassment.
Like they say,
touching people in the
tooth for tooth.
Exactly. I don't play the sexual harassment. Exactly. I don't play the sexual harassment part because that's violating a personal space, and that's different from just simply coming on to the person. It's completely different.
And I'm gonna tell you this too. Now, the men that hits women for no damn reason or for bad reason, like if he was bumming off her, she took care of his ass, and she wouldn't buy him no liquor, no cigarettes, no weed, no other type of no bad drugs like meth, crack, you name it, the ones that could kill you, you could overdose on. And he's beating her over that shit. Now I will not tolerate that. That's fucked up.
Yeah, and I also don't tolerate the idea of grabbing women by their asses without their consent.
Exactly. Have consent, and look when
President Orange Cheeto said he grabs women by their pussies, and just said it with glee. That's the kind of behavior I don't tolerate.
Exactly.
Don't grab people by their pussies without their permission, obviously.
Exactly. You always have permission, and look, because I'm trying to be a gentleman, and that's why I hadn't done none of that as a grown man. Now, ones that didn't mind me doing it, they looked at me a certain way if I did it. They already eyed me on consent, and I could just tell.
Oh, bye, Felicia. Felicia, this is one of my close friends.
Because
Here, she
you know what I'm
says,
saying?
"Hi to you, big
Because you know,
man."
because some of because some of them's got that lust on that eye looking at me.
Which are you talking about, females or males, or both?
Female, females, like how some of them, don't even say no, but they like give you a signal that they want you
Yeah.
to touch their ass and stuff.
Yeah.
I've
But
done
see,
that before, but they gave
Yeah.
me consent though because they smiled about it afterwards. They didn't get offended or nothing. They let me know
Yeah.
it was all right.
yeah, absolutely. But that's different. If someone is giving you visual cues, even that you still have to be more
I still
vigilant.
do. I ask them. I kind of ask them and stuff.
You still have
And
to, yeah.
And then they say, they said, I mean, yeah, I stay vigilant a lot.
Yeah, I know. I fully listen. I fully will get you. I think it's more so the fact that you love to have fun, but at the entire time, I think you want this idea of separate but equal, and that, that's a toughie because
Yeah, but I'm talking about, but at the same time though, sometimes they be grabbing on my like I done grabbed on my dick.
right. But see, here's the thing. Did you get mad and punch them in the face for it?
No. They didn't grab it hard. It's just it was just like touching each other.
Yeah, so that's the thing, and this is where it gets down to the whole idea of
Well, cause we both done consented, and plus, cause sometimes when we both horny, we just get it on.
and that's normal. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I think it's more so the fact that because it suits your needs and it suits your attraction, it outweighs the logics of it. So you're just more into let's get it on and popping in that kind of way. And I think that's what it is. And it's one of those
Yeah.
things where, and I think that's probably the final form to debating with straights versus gays. It's this entire thing. It's this entire dynamic of both parties being in that
Yeah,
sense.
and
Because
and just
you
like
can't
the two
expect
gays
you can't
consent with
expect
each other.
you can't expect gays to be on their best behavior. It's just not going to work out. You can't
know,
do that.
but-
Yeah,
but-
it's just
but,
not
you
going to
know,
work out.
But ones that knows the other one that's gay and they attract to each other. Look, hey, I stay out of that business. That's their own business. That's their own life. And if they feel comfortable doing that, then do so.
Oh, trust me, they are. They're very comfortable.
And that's their life, not mine. I can't control them on that because I'm not stopping them from being gay. I just don't want them in my bad, and in the bad, in a certain space.
Yeah. No, I fully would get you. And the touching part is violation, especially when you don't want them around you
Now
to touch
women,
you.
I don't. Now biological women, I don't mind.
Yeah. But I think it's more so the fact that you're more comfortable because it suits your sexual needs. And again, this goes into the topic of as long as it suits your sexual needs, then you're willing to outweigh your own intuition, which kind of relates back to, it's almost like a primitive, and I hate to put you on the spot like this, but it's almost like a primitive mindset like that. It's like you feel like as long as my privates can be aroused by it, then it's okay, and it's I think it's very primitive. I don't think logic can help that. I think it's something inept and genetic within that, because that's the only explanation I can grasp from that energy. That's the only way I can actually understand that without trying to go deep into that.
Because and you know what's weird too? Look, I didn't even mean to attract a straight up lesbian. It's just sometimes that straight up lesbian just come out of just found me attractive and cute, and shit. And hell, I even made out with her.
Yeah. So I think it's more so, but also understand. Remember, she's a lesbian, so it's like
but she just couldn't help it, man. It's just when she looked at me, it's just it's just sometimes some things can literally just turn them on out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird. I know. I mean, it's just sometimes it's just a natural selection.
Yeah. Which is why I say that, unfortunately, gay males, they get the bottom boot of because they're in a heteronormous society anyway, so it's like they don't know that they have to be on their best behavior in certain situations when they're not familiar with the people around their area. So it's like it's
and
like
I
they have
behave
to,
on mine, until we consent each other and okay each other, me and the woman.
Yeah.
Hey, ZTV is actually
Absolutely.
I'm back now. I just got me some coffee.
Oh, you got
But
the
see,
umbrella
you ain't
shirt.
gonna
I see
find
that.
you ain't gonna find many people
Yep.
like me,
Yep.
with a real good sense, mind like that.
Are you gonna expose Resident Evil next?
And plus,
yep.
I know how to control my sex urges.
There's some people who can't. There's some people who literally, like in New York City just recently, there was this Puerto Rican guy who, because of COVID, he literally did not like masturbate or anything like that. So he went out to grab females, push them down on the staircase, and wanted to stick his genitalia in their rear and rape them because he never got any.
What the fuck is wrong
Because,
with it, man?
you
There are
know,
plenty of prostitutes out there. There's plenty of hoes out there you could be fucking that's willing to consent with you. But instead, you want to rape some innocent woman. You really are a piece of shit.
It's on the news. You can Google it. It's on ABC News, ABC 7 News. You can Google it. It's a story of this Puerto Rican guy who went because of COVID.
I believe you, man. It happens all the time, man.
That's why in the subway, it's like, it's like you can't be. That's why I like to be around a lot of people, because you never know who's gonna do some crazy shit to you, especially in the New York subway. It's like you don't know what's gonna happen.
Me, I stay to myself. I don't bother nobody. But if people being nice to me, hey, I speak, baby, be nice, But if it's, but if they want to cross, if anyone wants to cross my line and act big and bad, then I'm gonna knuckle up.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
If I have to, if they leave me no choice.
Yes, we think you're going to be exposed to Resident Evil. Yeah, Resident Evil 6. Very, very soon on my channel.
Because because I'm just very protective of myself.
Oh, I know.
I'm just a dominant male.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean, Big Dog.
It's the animal instinct of that dominant of a real dominant male.
But be careful, because you will encounter a dominant female, and they are all over. Cherry is one of those dominant females that literally handles animals with her bare hands. She literally doesn't care.
Yeah, I'm talking about. Well, you know what? I guess me and that dominant female could dominate each other at the same time.
And then actually, that's very common. In fact, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for another dominant male that they can both dominate each other, and I guess that's where BDSM comes into play, right? Yeah.
Hello, Dragon.
But at the end of the day, you still gotta remember this though. I'm the man and you the woman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you asked me thinking I'm gonna expose Resident Evil ZTV? Yeah, Resident Evil 6. And I have an update too. This first stimulus check is in July. The fifth one I heard September. Exactly. So yeah. Another stimulus.
Yeah, I'm just playing.
Get your controller when you get that check.
Hell, I'll tell you this too. Shit. Hell, when I'm even
tomorrow.
when I'm having sex with men, look, they love these big arms around them that I got. I'm serious. They do. Because they feel like they're protected. They feel like they got a real man.
Speaking of that, right? Saying like women being hit.
I mean, no offense, I'm just telling you how some women kind of feels, which it's happening.
Some women on Facebook been trying to hit me up, of course. Again, like more women, of course. I don't even ask them out. They come to me.
Yeah, because Felicia is bi. Felicia says, I'm a dominant woman who likes to dominate other men. Can't cheat on Felicia.
Oh, hell yeah. You know what? Shit. Well, hey, If we had a
Hey,
bunch of
Zeke, we have a
bisexual women
question for you,
in
Mr.
the
Zeke.
house together, guess what? I guess me and you could double team and dominate them together.
BT, I have a question for you.
Because that would kind of be fun.
Why is that some guys don't like to be dominated by women?
Because
I'm just saying, man, I can never be submissive.
This is why, and this is so glad you mentioned that, because this is what I mentioned before. It's a genetic trait that relates back to their previous forms of life. It's definitely very primitive. It's this idea of because you're a man, you're supposed to be the hierarchical standard, and women are seen as being the subordinates. Oh, I thought you were bisexual. I'm so sorry, Felicia. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, you misinformation.
Yeah, but I'm glad she corrected me. I'm so sorry. But I think it's this kind of mindset that if you're a man, that you're supposed to be the ultra dominant. But it's funny because in African culture, and this goes back to relating back to black people, there's no such thing as that. In fact, everyone was in the egalitarian aspect of there were males and there were females on the same level. Guess how it started. Guess how it started. Guess how the division started.
Egypt, yep, they had equal rights like that.
Not Egypt. No, I'm not talking about East Africa. I'm talking about West Africa, like places in the Congo and Nigeria and the Cameroon and all these other places in West and Central Africa. Back in the ancient times, thousands of years ago, African tribes were equal. In fact, they had female kings. You're right, and male queens, and there was no such thing as the man is supposed to be here. That came about, and I'll be very honest with you, that came about through Eurocentrism, because the Europeans already had this notion of male superiority because they grew up thousands of years before that with that mentality. When they bred with the Africans and they created the Arabic race, or the Arabic ethnicity, that's when that DNA structure embedded in all the other Arabs, so they themselves display that kind of behavior. So it started from Europeans, and then it integrated into Africans through mating and through genetic coding. And this is why I say that behavior of you wanting to be dominant towards the fuck you saying, Jim?
Seriously.
Join the nation, do it for a culture. Oh, Kerry, cut it out with that. Get the stream, like, seriously. Jordan.
Hey, continue.
But I'll tell you this though,
You finished beating your meat?
I will never be submissive, okay? Because
it's in your genetic coding. It's perfectly, and I have no problem saying that.
I don't want. You better not shove no dildo on my ass or none of that, because I will slap you for that one.
It's in your genetic coding to do that, and it's
because it makes me feel gay, and I don't want to feel gay.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this personal question if you don't mind. Do you wash your ass?
But washing it is different, okay? I'm gonna tell you the reason why.
Okay,
because
there's this trending meme.
Ass being raw, do you? Do you want your?
There's this trending meme. There's this trending meme on the internet of super straight of men not wanting to wash their ass because they think it's gay. So they literally do not wash their asses.
What the hell?
And
me, I have to, man, because man, it'll make my ass raw, man. If I don't.
I don't know how anyone cannot do that.
It'll make me smell too.
Exactly.
And it will make your butthole bleed.
That's what I'm talking about, That's why I always clean it out.
And there's people out there that this generation Z, are trending with the super.
I'm a Gen Z because I'm born in '97 though, but I'm an OG one. But I'm a cusper though, because I'm in between millennial and Gen Z.
Well, I'm a millennial. I'm a 1991 baby. But
I'm born 1990.
Yeah.
But remember though, they called me a cusper though, because like 96 is, because it just depends, how I act. See, but me though, you could tell that I act more like a Gen Y than a Gen Z.
But that's me saying I'm from the 90s, but me saying I'm 1987.
Well, you get what I'm saying, because I do act more like a millennial than I do a Gen Z.
Us Filipinos like to wash our butts with soap and water at the same time. You're supposed to, but
Exactly.
I mean, I
Especially
use
with a sprayer hose, man.
I use extra. I use more stuff than soap. I use a lot of these. Well, because of the behavior. I won't get into that. But I use more, and yeah, I just drain it out. It's just wash it. Just wash it. But
Exactly.
it's just nasty.
Yeah, and plus, you feel better too once you clean it out.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know how people can do that and literally sit next to someone or stand next to someone and thinking they're not gonna smell that. Like, that's just gross.
No wonder why some fucking people smell.
And then your underwear got the brown. Oh, God,
Oh,
no.
the skid marks. Oh, I hate those.
Can't. Reminds me when I was in high school.
Learn
and
some fucking manners.
Reminds me when I was in high school and I was in the swimming team and I saw.
I mean,
bad
does these
memories.
motherfuckers have no manners anymore?
That's so gross.
That's no mannered. That's ill-mannered. That's disgusting.
It's nasty.
I mean, ain't outright ZTB.
That's
Ill-mannered.
nasty.
Disgusting.
Okay, whenever someone says I'll
Nasty.
speak. Alright, more people that say like, oh, my own business, stop looking at me. What you gotta say about those guys?
Nigga, I'm gonna make fun of your ass because you're stinking. So that's what just happened.
Hey Arthur, you remember when Brian said that you smell like Dookie?
Okay, we're not. Okay, we just started that part.
Again with that.
Remember that? Arthur? Is that true? Is that true?
I still take care of myself,
Well, back then though.
I still take care of myself back then.
Oh,
Right, you put Arthur right in the spot.
Unless Brian was talking shit. I'm not even sure, bro.
You would have to have Brian Hill to come in here.
If Brian said that Arthur's like Dookie, he would come here him.
Terry, you missed one hell of a conversation that we were having. We're better late than never.
Sorry, laddies. I was asleep at the time.
Hey,
But this is really an interesting stream so far.
I intended it. I wanted it to be an interesting stream. I wanted it to be very controversial, and I wanted to get deep and raw, pun intended, on the conversation. Yeah.
You know what? I like that.
But but at least I'll be more specific. I'm not gonna be just simple, and then that way, because people assume I'm this bigot. And
I'm so happy you showed up here to say your piece, and it actually was probably one of the best highlights of the stream for you to come in here and really state your own piece, and other people can come here and understand how you are in terms of how you think about it and how you view it, and it's something that other people can actually take in consideration of learning and growing and understanding people, but realizing that not everyone is the same, and that these are one of those moments.
About Bobby B. Dorman, exactly. ZTB said, like they said earlier, like I'll take the one can Arthur rap exactly, and all of a sudden I did Eminem Lose Yourself.
Oh, by the way, Terry, we had to schedule another talk.
Yeah, but not at the right time at this time.
But about this situation that you were talking about before I came in here, though. But yeah, man, that's fucked up, man. Her own father fucked her, man. That's incest.
Wow. Yeah, when she was 5. Yeah, you didn't know Britney Spears had a.
Man, you know what?
Her own father.
Man? That motherfucker needs to be dead.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, that motherfucker.
And he's the same son of a. He's the same son of a bitch that has the conservative.
On that money too. And he put Jerry Heller on that part.
Exactly. All of her fortune.
And her siblings too. Remember? Because her siblings were once in a group when they were.
Yo, let me tell you something. You know her sister, Jamie Lynn Spears. You know she was raped by Dan Schneider, and that's Dan Schneider's baby that she has. That's not the fault. That's not her husband. That's Dan's baby.
What the fuck?
I know, man. And see, I'm
from Zoe 101, Britney Spears' sister. What's her name? Jamie Spears. Yeah.
Wow.
That's fucked up how you could do it.
Britney Spears.
How can you ever rape your own kid? How can you ever rape your own parent? Like, what the fuck? How can you rape your own sister?
Hey, DTV. Yeah. ZT, I have a question.
I mean, that's so fucked up on this earth, man.
I agree.
ZT, I want
I mean, it makes me sick.
I
done
have
this
a
shit.
I knew someone. I knew a manager. I think it's implied that she was it happened to her. She says that if the wife doesn't want to give it to the husband can do it to the daughter.
What the fuck?
What
That's old belief. That's
what
old
ethnic
belief.
what ethnic background they come from?
Hick.
White? Are they white?
Yeah.
Oh, that explains it.
And my manager, she's like, that's bullshit. And she's hella pissed off.
They're rednecks. They're rednecks. Hold on, Terry. They're rednecks. They're rednecks. The rednecks do some shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you this too.
If the wife doesn't give it to you, give it to the daughter.
And that's where Britney Spears come from. Britney Spears come from a redneck family who didn't give a shit, just like Honey Boo Boo didn't give a shit.
My state, Mississippi.
Exactly.
Connection.
She's a country girl. She only became a valley girl.
But I'm a city boy though, cause you want to know why? Cause I live in Gulfport. I live where Hurricane Katrina happened at.
Oh wow. Okay.
I do. I'm a southern city slicker.
Zete Bay.
I'm just letting you know I ain't no hit.
No, I know that.
Zete Bay. I'm simply confused as to what the bloody hell is talking.
The topic is about sexuality, and that's what the chat is about. Let's talk and chit-chat. But we're talking about people who have been molested and the celebrities who are in trouble now, and one of those celebrities is Britney Spears. She's been molested since she was 5 years old. Yeah.
And you know what? And there's a thing, trying to get her justice.
You seriously cannot tell me Britney Spears. Come on, I'm trying to talk.
But I'll tell you what, though. Father got a place in hell. Her father got a place in hell.
No. Okay,
Terry, but you did it to Dragon when Dragon was talking, so that's why he's regurgitating the same treatment. You must understand that when you do something to other people, it comes back to you when you know it's cause and effect, kind of like ping pong. Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask you to stop. I'll just return a favor.
I'm trying to talk here because interruptions is really, I cannot be interrupted constantly because it really annoys the bloody hell out of me.
All right, let's just keep it on the topic and let's not diverge. Terry, what were you gonna say?
Originally, I was supposed to be here for this moment, but because I missed so much about what the police is going on in regards to Britney Spears, why was she buried as a redneck? I do not understand that.
She was born in. You can't help the family you're born in. You're born into that. You're born into that. You're born into that because your family birthed you into that.
Exactly.
She can't control her existence.
I feel bad, Zachary. I'm not going to.
She really needs to.
Tell you what, though, there's a place reserved for her father. Oh yeah, he definitely going to fucking hell.
You don't even want to know how much time she's been raped. I mean, Britney Spears has been raped. I can't.
It's because he going.
If I had to give you a number,
punished.
And when I say rape, I'm not talking about from one. I'm talking about from like hundreds.
Because her father's got to answer to God one day. Damn. Her father's got to answer to God one day, and guess what? God's gonna send him straight to hell. I can just see it already.
She was
to his daughters.
Yeah, and the producers who took advantage of her and raped her too.
Oh no!
She was handled. She was the human Barbie doll. She was literally Barbie doll in human form.
She was, man.
Yeah.
And that's some fucked up shit, man.
Every girl wanted to be Britney Spears. Back when I was growing up, every single girl, no matter what the race was, Asian, black, white, Hispanic, they all wanted to be Britney Spears growing up.
You can't be serious.
Yeah, I'm dead ass.
No. How could she be growing up when she should have defied her destiny to avoid getting raped, but she was unable to resist.
Her family signed her up for producers to take a hold of her, and she had no control. It's like Jessica Simpson, the same thing. Like Anna Nicole Smith, the same thing. They start from child getting into the industry because their family forced them into it because their family want money. So they use them and manipulate their success through their own slavery that they work for in Hollywood. So they just pass on from manager to manager to manager to manager, being raped in many different places. Drew Barrymore told about Steven Spielberg and his raping sessions with the girl from the Poltergeist 3, the one who died, the blonde. She was anally raped by Steven Spielberg and his crew, and she was like only 7. So when you talk about that, and this is yes, it's true, it's all there. That she had an internal rectum bleeding from penetration with objects. This means they were penetrating her asshole at the age of 7.
Yeah, man, that's some fucked up shit. And I'm gonna tell you this too. Look, and at one time, in her 20s, she almost committed suicide, and then Adam Sandler saved her life from that.
Who are you referring to? Britney Spears?
No, Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, she was smoking from the age of like 8 years old. She was smoking cigarettes. She was a heavy drug user too. She's been doing it since she was like a little
She's
girl.
been man. Look, when she was harmed as a little girl too.
That's why her bottom teeth is fucked up and it looks like crooked buildings because she's been through so much. Yeah.
Yeah, man, and plus, Adam Sandler saved her from committing suicide.
He did. Yeah, he did.
I actually feel bad for them.
So Arthur, when you talk about these satanic celebrities, understand that these celebrities go through a whole lot. Now you can talk shit about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj because they choose that life. They weren't forced into it.
As hell too, and that's why I can't stand them.
Big time. Although I like Cardi B's meme, but yeah.
But she is not no real blood. She's a false flagger.
Yeah, well, that's what she is.
Because I tell you what, I would have a real blood to G-check her. If she can't answer all of them correctly, then she gonna get her ass violated.
Why was
she can't even talk properly? She can't even talk properly. Right. She can't even do an interview properly.
Yeah, she needs to stay the fuck out of politics, and she needs to keep her damn mouth shut and keep doing her own thing instead of doing that bullshit.
She did an endorsement.
She don't know how because she can't mind her own fucking business. See, I can't stand bitches like her, and she makes women look bad. She is an embarrassment to them.
Big Doberman.
Well, thank goodness she's an embarrassment to the people who she represents, and not all women.
Big
so that's pleasing.
Oh yeah.
Big Doberman. I'm going to ask you an honest question. How long do you know that Britney Spears has been raped at the age of 5? This is what I consider as a
It's in her document. It's in her document.
Man. I mean, you can just tell too.
Hold on.
I mean, you can't tell how fucked up she is.
Hold on, guys. Wait. Hold on. Okay, Terry, say what you're gonna say. Keep talking.
I'm not finished yet, Big Doberman. How long? Why that Britney Spears has been sexually raped at the age of 5? Does it not consider it as a child sexual?
Because her father is a sicko and a pedophile.
Yeah, he's a freak. He's a sick freak, and plus, you can tell she's been raped. You can tell because look how fucked up in the head she is, so badly.
That's why she talks like an airhead, like a Barbie doll.
Exactly.
And she's chewing gum constantly because that's also a sexual fetish for her to chew gum. But one thing I would say though, she had perfect teeth. I don't know about now, but back then she had perfect teeth and she did a whole lot of drugs and her teeth stayed the same. So I must give her credit for that one.
She managed to. She must have managed. She must have managed to stay out of the drugs for so long. But even after she was sexually abused as a child, I think it's time for her father to stop doing what he's doing. Because, quite frankly, no. Let me stop you right there. Because before any of you proceed to say anything else,
okay.
Do you recall the time that infant Rachel got abused as a child.
No, enlighten me. I didn't know about that.
Without going too much into our personal things, infant Rachel was actually sexually abused, and his own family tried to get him killed.
To shut him up and silence him. Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm not even joking. His own family, his sister, tried to get him killed because his mother was actually a huge homophobe. She was a huge homophobe.
Wow.
So he was raped by a man, and his mom tried to kill him for being raped, and she was scared that because he may turn gay from liking the anal rape, that
which in actuality he did not like gays at all.
So not only he was raped, but also the mom tried to hurt the own son, the victim, from the actual rape crime.
And
this is, you wonder why I sometimes just want to give up on humanity. I really, really, really do. I really do. I really do. This is so sad,
up, man. Because quite frankly, it's really, really disgusting how his own family really gone too far to kill their own son, just because.
Like, your fucking son was raped. Like, god damn it, he's not some. He didn't want it. He was raped. It's rape. It's rape.
He was sexually molested as a child at the age of 4, and his brain could not process any of it. And this is so much like how Britney Spears was going through it. This is so fucking disgusting. How far his and her parents are willing to go down that path to make sure they do not live on again. But unlike her internet retro, unlike Britney Spears, he actually was not annihilated at any given moment.
But with Britney Spears, it's not a matter of homosexuality. With Britney Spears, it's a matter of, hey, we see this young blonde country girl. Let's take advantage of her and molest her and do whatever we want. That's for Britney Spears. For women, and this goes back to the whole topic of when I say sexuality and sexual, needs. Later on, Jamin. Lesbianism and female bisexuality is glorified in society because we live in a patriarchal world, a patriarchal life, and unfortunately both ends don't meet the same spectrum. It's always one end gets favored, the other end doesn't. So hold on. So, and I'm right about this because there's nothing anyone can say that can invalidate what I just said. And the thing of it is that with Britney Spears, she was raped by both men and women, right? She was from a little girl, and
I'm sure her mom raped her too.
Oh yeah, they all did. They all had a piece of Britney.
I bet her mom and her dad raped her at the same time.
Threesome
rape.
They're into that shit. So Britney, that's why Britney is always childlike and she's always ditzy. It's not because she's dumb. It's because she's so traumatized. Her brain, literally, that's the coping mechanism. It's the only thing it can do from shutting down. or else her brain would just shut down and she would just be a vegetable and kill herself. She tried to kill herself many times, by the way.
She had to get help so many times.
No one can help her. She's too far gone. She's been gone since she was a kid. She's too far gone.
They just have to keep track of her, make sure she don't.
That's a theory on its own, because I do believe she really did. And I think what you see here is a replacement. But we won't get into that. That's a whole nother conspiracy for that moment of Britney.
If I can at least interject, well, not really interject. If I can divulge myself, to give you some bit of information.
Mm-hmm.
This may be related to the same topic we just talked about, but it's more so regards to infrared because I actually have the majority, well, not the majority, but actually I have myself of the talk what the frightening truth was, but why he couldn't get into YouTube. This was actually 2 years ago, 4 years, mind you, and he goes into details as to how he got sick.
I'll wait for him to come back.
Oh, hey, and ZTB, I gotta tell you this too. I gotta ask you this also. So you have to sell your soul to be a celebrity, don't you?
You have to sell yourself to corporations and buy right your soul.
I thought you sold.
Sorry, laddies. I accidentally pushed myself about to exit out.
Yeah, that was only what happened.
No, I'm just saying, does it require you to sell your soul to be a celebrity?
Well, if you want to make it famous real quick, yeah, you do.
No, I'm sorry, if you worked hard for it.
Nothing in life you work hard for. Even if you work hard, you still have to do exactly with someone who just basically didn't work hard for nothing. Yeah.
It's the fact. It's the truth.
I'm talking about, like if I was a professional boxer.
There's no such thing. No, there's so many people out there in Los Angeles, Hollywood, that are very talented, but they do not get. Terry, is there an issue? Is there a problem?
No, I was simply just using that's all I do. But
so what were you saying, CTB?
ZTB. Oh,
He'll be back.
But regardless,
I'm just saying, if I was, became a professional boxer and became a world champion.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so but that's different. If you want to become a professional, yeah, you still have to, because you're signing if you want to make more money and get more limelight, you have to sign your rights and yourself to become a brand. And when you do that, when you become a brand, now you become a marketable item for people to make money, for people to make money
and
off of you.
That means I sold my soul.
Exactly.
Yep.
What if I told them don't idolize me as a god?
That's not going to happen. You don't make the shots for that. That's not going to happen.
When you sign that contract, they can do whatever they want with you.
And don't think your power, because
everything.
Let me tell you something.
Everything.
There are beings out there that you don't know, and that they could easily to tell you, they could easily get rid of you. like it's not.
Here's something that you really need to hear. Are you ready? They will always have leverage over you.
Yep.
Always.
Keep that in mind.
Always.
If not you, if they can't get through you, they get through someone close to you.
Oh yeah. Now,
keep that in mind, okay?
And that's a warning shot. That's just them trying to scare you off, so you can think twice.
Oh yeah, they can scare you off like they say about this about your family or friends. Oh yeah.
Oh, Doberman. Another question.
So you're fucked if you get into that.
Yeah, because your entire rights is now a brand. You're now a TM. Your name will have a TM on the top right of trademark on the top of your name, and you will forever be a brand, and you will not be a person anymore. You will be an item, like Lady Gaga. That's an item. Beyonce, that's an item.
Another thing I want to add for you, Big Doberman. You know how when you win so many good matches, some people will offer you more money if you lose, and if you don't do it, they'll make you lose.
Oh yeah, it's rigged. Yeah, it's rigged.
So,
same thing with sporting.
Something like that, it means it's shady.
Same thing with sporting competitions, like with the NBA and baseball. The pitchers know how to play baseball. Even the team that sucks know how to play baseball. 'Cause you can't be in the major league without knowing how to play baseball. So the team that plays the worst, usually it's not because they're bad, and it's not because the other team is better. It's because the coach directs them to play a certain way to let a certain team make it ahead, while they're still making money from even just being there. So either way, they're still making money. Even the worst team in the major league is making money.
So the worst team is also an item now.
Yes, absolutely. You can't make it to the major league without being that.
Capitalism, bro.
That's how it works.
That's correct, exactly. Because like I said, all those they sold their souls, exactly.
They sold themselves to become a copyright brand. So
in a way, you could say that we're all slaves.
Correct.
Yeah, it's true.
We're still slaves to this day.
Okay,
so none of us hadn't sold our soul yet.
Nope.
I mean us.
Big Doberman. If I can interject for a second there. You can't stay as a brand forever. It just doesn't work like that.
Oh, you can't stay as a brand because your brand will die, and you will your brand will stay forever because they don't need you to be a brand.
No.
They can replicate. They can replicate. No, hold on. Listen to me. They can replicate you if they wanted because they can clone dogs. If Barbara Streisand can clone 4 of her dogs, one dog that died, and she wanted 4 copies of them, she took their DNA cells, boom, 4 dogs. 4 dogs.
Oh,
in
yeah.
incubation.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work like that, as it even if they try to replicate that kind of brain, it'll always come crashing.
Exactly, and that's why there's handlers on the scenes to ensure that it stays in place, or else they're going to be haywire. They're not going to know how to communicate properly. They're not going to know who is what and who is where because they don't know. That's why whenever you see them doing interviews, they look zoned out and dazed out. That like they don't know where they're at because they don't know they don't know what's going on. A lot of the times, and usually when they have replicants, that's what happens, and like I said, when you're a brand, it don't matter if the original goes. They can get rid of you and they can replace you with a lookalike. They can get rid of you and replace you with a double. They can get rid of you and replace you with a clone. It doesn't matter which one it is, as long as you are a brand.
But the mothers are alive.
Exactly, and they will let the parents know firsthand. The parents starts questioning. They tell the parents, "Yo, if you tell anything, we got you. We'll get rid of you too. So don't say nothing." Trust me, let me tell you, it's a dangerous game.
You can't even leave out of it either.
You can't. Once you sign it, it's a done deal. There's no. You don't get. It's like dying in a video game. Except without a reset button. It's like that.
Exactly.
But there's always another way. There's always
and
another
sometimes
way.
there's been some stories that some people came back to life. Like that's in Hollywood, came back to life.
Wow. Yeah.
Without even being cloned, the same person. It's just they had to do some plastic surgery after being shot or something.
Yeah.
So
it's called conscious transfer consciousness or something like that.
But see, there's another thing that really occurred to me. Have you not? Okay, ZTP, I'm going to ask a serious question. Have you not actually played Star Gladiator from Capcom?
I'm sorry. Repeat that.
Have you not actually played Star Gladiator from the Capcom? That is.
Star Gladiator. I have not played Star Gladiator at all.
You really need to examine it carefully because there's a conscious mind that Dr. Edward Billstein that transferred his consciousness to another body. So he's actually cybernetic. There's
actually a lot of Netflix shows that shows this. Hollywood loves to promote the truth right in front of your face in fiction because it's the best way to express the truth is to put in fiction. So like shows like Blade Runner, They Live, V, Skins, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. These are movies and fictional content that they can implement some truths out there, but no one will believe it. So they just put in fiction, and it'll be a hit seller. Yeah. Little do they know that fiction is strange. The truth is more stranger than fiction, and that's a true saying.
That's correct, Laddie. That's correct. The fact of the matter is, you really need to play that game. You really need to play as Dr. Edward Billstein from Star Gladiator and the Star Gladiator 2, although some people like to play that.
I definitely will check it out. Put on my list. What console is for?
you really need to play that game at yourself to properly examine why Dr. Bellstein actually transferred his conscious
Because I have a PS3 and Xbox 360 emulator on my PC. I can play it.
No, it's actually PS1, and there's also a Dreamcast version as far as I'm aware. So
Perfect. No, that's not a problem. I can do that easily.
Yeah.
But the point is, Hollywood is actually catching a burning out for as much as like that, because as of recent, Disney is shooting themselves in the foot. Hollywood is shooting themselves in the foot, and Oscars is really going down the hill as of late. They just received lower than 10 million viewers, because Oscars absolute bloody nonsense.
The movie industry in Hollywood is dying, and it's going straight to Netflix. So everything that you see in Hollywood movies is going to be subsided, and pretty soon everything is going to be transferred over to like Hulu, HBO Max, Netflix. That's why they're constantly promoting these subscription service, because that's where Hollywood is moving to. Hollywood is abandoning its traditional format of going to the movie theaters because of where COVID is and because how COVID is affecting society. Now they're putting everything on digital streaming services. So they'll make their money anyway through Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, all these other streaming services they can do, and that's what Hollywood is doing now.
Well. But it will not make much of a difference, because Hollywood as a whole will be shut down at certain point in time, because their time is coming. You should know that.
I would like to see the bean that would allow that, but I would also like to question the bean for what took you so long.
Wait! I had the news that a few years, like the price for grocery and gas is going up.
Yeah, that's a good question, UTV. What took you so long?
What took you so long? Why wait until the most disastrous time to say, I'm here to save the day? Like, what?
It's ego, man. Think about it. It's ego.
But to be honest...
And don't say it's our fault because we didn't let these beans come here. You did. So, let's be clear on that.
Let's just say he's trying to find excuses to play hero.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. That's fake.
And I also got to ask you this, too. Oh, my bad.
But to be quite honest with you, to be majority of them are... Let's not kid ourselves, laddies. The Hollywood in and of itself is nothing but a shallow of a thermal cells, and no one should be going to the Hollywood at any given point in time. Even if they want to be a movie star or whatever the hell they want to, they'll have to think twice about it. They can't remain that as a brand forever. They just simply cannot realistically speaking. Us Scottish people would know exactly how deceptive it is, because what Britney Spears has been going through, it's inexcusable for what they don't have. She was too far going to be as a demon, but I think what she has not. But there's still some stuff that's lingering on her.
Did you know that Britney Spears never wanted to be a pop singer? She wanted to be a gospel singer, and she said her biggest role models were Aretha Franklin and all these gospel singers, like all these black gospel singers. She idolized those kinds of people. The only reason why she got into pop was because her producers told her that you will never make it as a gospel singer, so you better do pop, and that's why she does pop.
I never heard of that. A lot.
Yeah. Did you didn't see the Mickey? Did you see her in the Mickey?
Manipulated her?
Yes. Watch the Mickey Mouse Club where she started. And when she was 16, 17 years old. Before Hit Me Baby One More Time, when she was 16 years old, watch her interviews there. She says her biggest idols are Aretha Franklin and all these other gospel singers. She says she really wanted to be a gospel singer. She couldn't do it because the producers told her not to.
Yeah, because I can remember. I remember times that the Eminem used to be a gospel singer.
This simply cannot go over what this hen
Jamie, you stupid.
This hen at Britney Spears, this hen should have not gone through these ball bags, these Ball bags really have gone too far with what they've done. It's
I'll be
Joby.
religious.
No, do not interrupt.
Hey, I was just gonna tell you, I'm about to get off the stream now. I'll see y'all later.
It was a pleasure having you, Big Dolman. I'm glad we actually had this talk, and this will be really insightful for the people who are new and coming in. I really do appreciate it.
I see you around already because I want to speak to you some other time. But
don't interrupt.
But no, Jamal. Let me finish my sentence for goodness sake. But the fact of the matter is, as it be, she should not have. This hen should not have gone through so much a traumatic event that she has undergone. And to be quite frank, she can't stay. She can't stay as a brand forever.
Yes, she can. As long as the producers can keep the brand, they can.
Iron Lady doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
Oh yes, it does. Oh yes, it does.
No,
it works. It works when the brand doesn't work for the people. So if it ain't selling and she's becoming irrelevant, that's when they cancel the brand. Like Michael Jackson, his time was up. But they realized the reason why they canceled Michael Jackson was because they'll make more money out of him when he's dead than alive. And that's what happened. So many money be making for his This Is It album. And boom. Profit.
I heard someone say, "Don't interrupt me." That that sounds familiar.
I wonder who that can be.
But that does not necessarily mean that the Jack has actually died. That Jack has actually died.
That's not all.
I never.
He has a habit of J-Man. That person also has a habit of interrupting others as well.
I said you remind me of Jack. I never said you are.
Nah.
I'll let you laddies have it. I'm gonna use the Waz.
Don't you mean ladies?
J-Man. Hey, I mean, whatever you want to do at nighttime, that's not my business. That's yours, okay?
Don't be a jobbing.
Quit spying on me, ZTP.
If you want to be Jordana, you can be Jordana. It's fine.
Jordan, don't be a jobby. Don't be a jobby, laddie.
A jobby.
Don't be a jobby. You need to understand some of the Scottish slangs, laddie, because otherwise you'll never be able to understand how Scottish people are saying.
Well,
Scottish...
one thing I don't have to worry about is wearing a dress. I mean, a kilt. Excuse me.
Don't be a ball bag, laddie. Don't be a ball bag.
Good, J-Man. Continue.
Anyway, I wanted to come on here and bring some entertainment for you people, since it's all quiet down.
I appreciate it because I was really educated earlier. ZTB, he provided a lot of education, and guess what? I feel like I got smarter.
Anyway.
That's my intent. I'm back.
I was going to say this, ZTB, come and join our cause. You be perfect for the nation, for the culture. I mean, you have to join us. It doesn't matter if you were... Oh, Eric, get off the stream and quit acting like an idiot. Seriously. Watch what happens when the Most High gets you. Ooh, you're going to be screwed. Seriously.
Good one. Try again. Can you rant about ZTB?
Let's stay to rant about me. I'm perfect. I'm just joking. I'm not perfect.
No, you're not perfect. Obviously.
But I'm close to it. I'm the closest to perfection you're gonna get.
I am perfection. Dolph Ziggler. Anyway,
let's go to the fact that honestly, ZJP, I probably must have told you already, but you probably may remember this. But do you recall the time that the retro got sexually abused as a child?
I don't recall the time when you mentioned it to me the first time, which is, well, you probably may have mentioned it before, but I kind of forgotten about it. But now as you're reminiscing it of the abuse, it's starting to come back to me. So you probably mentioned it one time before, maybe under a different aliasis.
Because quite frankly, the way the Emperor Retro was going through as a child, because keep in mind that this was taking place in Australia because he is an Australian citizen, so you should need that.
I'm shocked that homophobia is really prevalent in Australia. That's one of the most liberalist.
For some strange reason, but you have to understand that his mother was actually a huge homophobe, whereas Rachel is a bit different for some strange reason.
So she's a homophobe, but she's also a neglectful mother and an evil one at that, because she's willing to basically kick her son out and try to kill.
No. Here's what happened. His older sister, was actually controlling his mother to get away anything she wants to, whereas mother, she couldn't handle the fact. She couldn't handle anything. Yet she was so willing to go back to use her own son in order to get a sword killed. And I actually posted a link in the page so that everyone can see it.
I got a question for Terry, and I think ZTB might be curious about this one. You ready?
Here we go.
Hey, Terry. Since you're live in Scotland and all that, I want to ask you, do you like playing with your bagpipes?
You know my lady. Some of us Scottish people like to play with the bagpipes.
That's what J-Man did before he came to the stream.
Scottish people are good to
I know it.
No.
But let me ask you a question in return.
Do you actually like so it's true.
People that Dragon do not interrupt you?
I don't care. You interrupt me all the time, so I don't care.
You should not try to disrespect some of us Scottish people. So
his name though. You interrupt me all the time, so I don't care.
Do not try to test me. Do not try to test me.
His name though. You test me all the time, so I don't care.
Do not try on Scottish people because you're really.
Here's the thing though, Jack Williams. You do that shit to me all the time. I don't care.
Oh,
I don't care, dude. I don't care. Just do your thing, dude.
Arthur, you sleeping?
Yes.
So.
Arthur,
all right.
Hold on. Let me see. Arthur, you there? Yeah, he's sleeping. He's sleeping.
All right. Never mind. But Jamie, I must return the favor. The Scottish people are actually? Do you actually honestly believe that Scottish people are the best comedian out there?
Do I think? Okay, half of what I heard was like I could not hear the rest. What? Please say it like.
No. I'll say this. Do you honestly and actually believe that the majority of the Scottish people are actually the best comedian out there?
Comedians out there?
Best comedians.
Hey, Scott. Hey, if it doesn't matter if you're Scottish, Irish, or or Black Irish seafood, dead Jedi walking.
I never asked this question. J-Man, what's your ethnic heritage besides white? Like, what denomination of white?
Scottish, Irish.
Oh, okay.
A legit Scottish.
There we go.
Ooh, you're
someone.
Hey, Terry, do you shave your ass?
Oh,
I'm
no.
done. I'm so done.
I know who this is.
Well, at least we got a legit Scottish.
Yeah, a legit legit.
Brian delivers you the goods. It's 100% Scottish.
Okay, Judy, you really need to study Scottish slangs for yourself because you do not want to be disgraced by the majority of the Scottish people. You really need to learn majority of the slang.
I think we find the culprit here.
Yeah, I think.
By the way, Heyman Charlie.
By the way, Heyman Charlie, welcome to the stream.
By the way, I'm Man Charlie. I really need to be a little bit more Scottish. But regardless, Jordan, you really need to study Scottish slangs because you actually do have a Scottish heritage in you. Don't be disgraced to yourself in your heritage, laddie, because otherwise Scottish people will never acknowledge you. Remember that.
I was never trying to disgrace the Scottish lineage. I was just being funny by asking a question because it's obvious. I mean, you never know when someone's going to pop up and say, "Oh, he likes playing with his bagpipes," and I was just trying to be funny.
I know you're trying to be
Only J-Man will be worried about something like that.
No, the only person to be worried about that is you because I'm getting.
Nah, I'm open about it. I don't give a fuck.
Yep, exactly,
yeah.
J-Man.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we'll quit spying on me, ZTB. Whatever I do is my business.
But you know what the Scottish people can do if you try to.
It looks like now you're revealing your true colors.
Yes, it is. I am
but
revealing. Well, actually, what color are you talking about? Are you talking my skin color or just my colors of what my favorite color is?
Ooh, that's
I actually thought we were going to make a sex joke with that one, so I'm kind of disappointed there.
Oh no.
By the way.
Either way, still since we're on the topic, how dare you disrespect our heritage, Jamin? Oh, so wait, you got Scottish in you too, Charlie?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think Charlie's Scottish, Irish, and Native American.
But he also has an Apache. He actually mentioned that in the crowdcast at one point.
Yeah, he did.
Speaking of, favorite colors, let's have a. Whoa, what happened?
Matthew having internet problems.
Hey Jay, let's go back to the topic.
Oh wait, hold on. Don't you dare put down the Scottish man. Anyway, the topic.
I like him and Charlie. Don't get me wrong. Please proceed, Larry.
I was gonna ask, what is everyone's favorite color here on this call? Because I know mine's green.
Blue, because it's my birthstone.
I have 3 colors.
But if you were to pick one out of the 3, what would you say?
Fuck! Why y'all make me choose?
Because it. Look, don't
Fine.
get too upset.
By default, I'll probably pick blue.
No.
I thought you were about to say black, not blue. Hey, Arthur, are you still there?
He's sleeping. He's sleeping.
He shouldn't.
You know what? Good thing he ain't asleep on his own stream, because it'd be impossible to get him up to turn it off.
It's a good thing he mutes himself when he's sleeping, or else we're gonna hear snoring.
Can you kick him?
That would be inconvenient, Larry. But for me, Jordan, I have no preference which color I like.
I found out that legitimately have blood-related black relatives on the Turner side of my family. Oh no, I'm not reading the rest.
I'll read it. Therefore, I can say, "What's up, my niggas?" without being racist in any kind of way. Because I'm black, I can say it.
Wait a second. I thought that person was actually Tom.
Willis.
It could be. Yeah, Tom is half black. Tom is part black.
But he's never said that ever to me or to anybody.
Tom told me he was part black. I asked Tom. I said, "What's your heritage?" He says, I'm part black."
He's never said the word to me.
Well, he said the word. Well, the N word or the B word.
The N word.
Oh well.
That just doesn't make any sense, and I don't think he's ever told me that part of him being half black. But
I asked him. I was curious. I said, Tom, are you part black? He said, "Yeah, I'm part black."
I recall heavily.
He looks part black. He looks part black. I can look at Tom and tell he's mixed with something. He looks like Ghost 666.
No, I swear, Jamie, I think you started the not black and white joke.
No, I was talking about I'm referring to the whole
No, you started meme, dude. You started it. I like it.
But weren't you the one who said it first with the Arthur impersonation?
But you're the one who repeated it the most.
Well, I do the whole not black. I mean, white, not black, or whatever thing. But
and now Charlie's doing it.
Oh no!
It is David Sitchard.
Is that a wig?
Yep.
Yes. It's a wig of a mullet.
The great porn.
Looks like a wig hat.
It is the great porn director David Sitchard. J. Jordan, my most spectacular member of my porn industry. How are you doing?
I really do recognize that this is real only Hangman Charlie, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, duh, it is him, obviously, because he loves to use a photo of somebody who likes being something on Halloween.
Laddie, no need to go on that, laddie. But I do recognize. but I do recognize that
David
I
St. Joe.
But look at this. Look at this right here, Trump. How dare you,
Yes,
Charlie?
yes,
You know David's mom hates Trump.
oh,
yes,
cool.
yes, because he left her after he impregnated her with me.
Poor David.
Oh
Why?
no,
Why I pick on David?
no, poor Trump.
Oh, that's even. Oh, that's. Oh my God.
No.
Yes, yes, I'm the son of the most spectacular, most speech,
What? Excuse me. Guess who he was inspired by?
You know, of the world. See, one day I.
Let me guess. It wasn't you.
No. It was him all along.
Really? Wow. I would think you have an influence on that.
Oh,
wait, who just left?
Who's just Mukule?
Let me get on.
Oh, that was Terry. That was Terry.
Oh, hold on. Let me read that. Let me get on me computer for a moment. Let me get on me computer.
Yes.
Hey, by the way, Dragon, what you did there earlier with him.
Which one?
Terry, I thought, like, that's a shoot right there. I'm like, oh.
Did what? What are you talking about?
Catch that on fleek?
You had to be specific.
You know,
George,
like,
I got a question for you.
Oh my God! I'm just
Karen Maggie.
Go on,
Judy, do you wash your arse?
David, go on.
Anyway.
Okay, laddies.
He's taking the sheet.
He's
taking the shot.
Hey, he snorted like the Ultimate Warrior there.
I done that on purpose to make myself a phony.
Foony.
But I get to shave because I am on the run from the cops because me and Andrew, we accidentally killed a stripper.
That's too bad.
How? What you guys did? Like gut her or something?
Andrew gave her a Canadian destroyer and he broke her neck. He broke her neck.
Oh, there goes that stutter right there. Hangman Caroline. This is so fun tonight.
But Andrew finished inside of her though, so I was able to get my film still made.
Stay in character.
Yeah.
So Jordan, you never asked it. Do you wash your ass?
I don't have to answer that.
Well, you know.
Well, I do. I wash it every day.
You're in one of my porn films.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Wait, didn't he say? Wait, did you say wash or did you say shave?
I think he said wash.
He said
do you shave your ass?
See, shave.
Well, I shave my
sorry, David St. I'm no, not all there. I lost to Jay Houston, so you know. So Jordan, how's that lubricated lightsaber that you stuck inside the woman's butt? Oh yes.
No comment.
I mean, yes. Like when we recorded, I was like, okay, Jordan, you need to stick inside the butthole. Yes.
I don't know who I feel bad.
What kind of character is this?
I don't know who to feel bad for the most, my David or my friend Andrew, and I think I feel bad.
There's so many. There's 3 videos on the Hangman Charlie's YouTube channel. The most spectacular, the most beautiful man in all of YouTube. Yes. There is where I direct a Brandon Martin porno, and then there's one where I direct J Man.
Wait. Oh, I know who this is.
I do too. I knew straight away as soon as we started talking.
No. The guy in the comments section.
It's G4L.
So it wasn't. So it wasn't Tom as that alt because Tom doesn't use alts. And on top of that, you already have this guy as your mod, and it's G4L. So
before I have to go because I hear the cops sirens coming and they're still hunting me down. I'm looking for a new man to do a porno with, and like
it's
G4L.
I know.
Jay, man, I know you know somebody that could do a great porno. What's his name? I think he goes by Papa something. You know, you can make something like that.
Oh no, guys!
we could make some good magic together. Just send me an audio clip or a video, but I can make it into an audio clip of this person. With the voice and all that, and I can do a porno with that. Would you be able to do that for me, Jim?
I can't contact that person because he has blocked me. And you know what? I don't care about him if he's gonna be like that.
Well, I heard from somebody that you could do a good accent of like a good impression of that person. So can you send me video of you doing the accent? I will block your voice out, or block your face off. And we can make some beautiful magic.
I might knock your block off. You don't calm down with that, man.
Yeah, like he knocked his load off before he came into the stream.
CTB, shut up.
I knew it.
Sir, he told me that he always thanks someone before he goes live. So that way he always wins on the hangout.
Oh, you weren't asleep? Well, you didn't say nothing.
Maybe he was doing something like, making a midnight snack or something.
Oh, okay, good. Your mind is PG.
But with that being said, I hear the cop sirens going. So me and Andrew gotta get out here. Andrew, my boy, wake up. Right. We gotta go. The cops are coming for us. Okay.
Laughing.
Get into the hockey mobile. Go, Power Rangers.
The burping for me. Why?
Yes. But you all have a spectacular about time. All right, guys. I gotta get going. Ta-ta.
Fuck.
We'll go away then. It's like... Anyway, I saw that stream you did, ZTV, about that, that certain individual, and I might tell you this right now.
Yeah,
you know what? Let me just say this.
Yeah.
No, better yet, I'll say this.
It got worse. It got worse after the stream was done. It was way worse after the stream was done. But yeah.
Yeah, you know what I say to that? I say, ZTB, you promised me that you would not bring Charlie or Tom back here.
Oh God.
You let them make fun of me because I have a neck beard.
Oh no.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Besides, if he doesn't like that, that's too bad. But if anything, I tried helping him, just like you guys tried helping him. And you know what?
I've been seeing an influx. I've been seeing an influx of dislikes, but just one dislike per video, and I know it's him because he's still a fan of my account, so he's still subscribed to me. So he still goes whenever I upload something, he goes and he dislikes it, just because of the issue that we had, and it's okay. I mean, I know it's him doing it. Like I already know it, and he's watching right now probably.
Oh wait, Arthur, I thought you were asleep. Like seriously.
So.
You know what? It doesn't matter. What matters is that, you did all that you could, and you know what? You tried everything you could, but you just can't save everybody.
It's for me. It's not the fact that you didn't. You wanted to end a friendship with me. I understand if you don't want to be friends with me because I'm friends with Charlie and you Jordan Masturbator. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. If you want to beach me, it's fine. But if he doesn't like it, it's fine. But the problem comes into play is where he wants to essentially control and dominate my friendship and where I go and who I hang out with, and that's just it's no.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I don't call that a true friend. I call that someone who wants to take control of who you can or can't be friends with. Because to me, if when it came down to you guys, I wasn't trying to choose, anybody over anybody. If anything, all I wanted was some peace. But you know what? It doesn't really matter. What matters is that if he wants to act like, if he wants to act like a man child, then let him act like a man child. That's not your responsibility. If he wants to go down that route, then it's not your hill to die on.
And the worst part is that we treated him, we supported his account daily. Anytime he uploads his streams, we're always there to give him likes, loves, and support. We always do it. We were good to him. We were good friends to him. So whatever attitude that he's acting as if we were like these harsh people, that's all in his head. That's all in his mind, because we never treated him like that. And I can feel good sleeping at night knowing that we never did anything wrong to him, but he did wrong to us.
And his obsession, his over obsession over one guy was also making things worse too.
Yeah, it wasn't just that, but it was just a lack of compromise. Listen. I told him, I said, even if you don't like Charlie, just at least show some sense of dignity.
I wasn't talking about Charlie. I wasn't talking about Charlie.
Who you were talking about? Oh, Arthur.
Yeah, Arthur.
Oh, well, but see, with Arthur, he was done with Arthur. He moved his way to Charlie, and Charlie was the whole reason why that the friendship just suddenly died off was because I wanted him and Charlie to make amends, and that was that moment where it just went downhill.
Yeah, well, sure. When I think about it, I was under the impression that he was more always into Arthur than he was into Charlie. But you know what,
Mason, what's up? What's good, nigga?
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
go ahead.
And the thing is, see, I feel like he was more over obsessed with Arthur than he was with Charlie, because it feels like Arthur was like always the butt end of every single problem that he supposedly had for some odd reason. And I thought, you know what, dude? If you think this one guy who could not hurt a fly, even though he could because he could get Hamasha on him, doesn't make
there's
him
other ways.
doesn't make him a vile threat to society. I mean, that's just one guy.
With Arthur, because we have history, and Papa Cronus was part of that history. Papa Cronus is bisexual, so Arthur in the past has made numerous of videos hating against LGBTQ people, and Papa Cronus hated him ever since then.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
Family.
Yeah. And then it got and that's much later. But I'm talking about in the beginning of where Arthur and Papa Cronus never liked him. Oh yeah, Dragon, sure, go ahead.
Remember how we had that problem with Hangman Charlie and his group? Remember how you kicked them, or not kicked them, demoted, and they left?
Yeah.
And I was like, what's that word? Torn by it, and I decided to interact. Papa Cronus was like, oh, you must be blinded by their loyalty. Basically, he said I'm blinded by their friendship.
Yeah, that's what he told me. He said
trying to make me doubt myself. I was like, hell no. I was like, nope, because I know it's a misunderstanding.
Yeah,
like, he's trying to make it seem like, I'm.
Some people
seem like, I don't know how to pick friends.
Yeah, and he told me that he said ZTB, you have horrible choices and decisions, but but the thing is, the thing of it is that the truth.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, the truth of the matter is that he's insecure, and like Rakeem Bagram says, he's insecure about himself. He's insecure about his actions. He's insecure about what the stuff that he does, and unfortunately, this is just.
And never taking accountability for his own actions.
Exactly, and that costed me, because when I was trying to, Terry, referring to that person, I'm not going to mention their name, but PC, just do the.
Well, you just mentioned him just a while ago, but I guess you have that as a free pass. I mean, the reason why I'm not saying his name because I don't think. I mean, he doesn't.
I don't want to have another drama stream. I don't want to have another. Well, we're talking about it, but I don't want to let it be like Honesty Gaming issue. No offense, Kev, but I don't want it to be a repetitive. Oh, he said this, you said that, he said that. I'm just telling you my piece, and this is from what I've gathered. And he can make a response to it. He can make a video about it. He can just say, "You still don't get it," with the camera zoomed into his face and saying, "You still don't get it." I don't care. It's what happened. Everyone else saw it. You can't lie. And if you want to say your piece, that's fine. I'm not going to hate you for it. At the end of the day, ZTB is still going to be ZTB regardless. So it doesn't take. Yeah.
I never hated him to begin with. I mean, the only thing I just didn't like was his attitude and his, like just because he thinks he's from Texas, just thinks he's, tougher than most people. In actuality, he's not tough. I've met a lot, people that are, are bigger and a lot tougher than he is. So,
and I think because he's been hurt a lot. You can tell he's been.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I could tell he's been hurt a lot, but haven't we all been hurt a lot?
But there's some people like him that hasn't recovered and wants to take out their vengeful streak to get payback to the people whom they feel like they can get an edge on. And that's that's a sociopathic behavior. It's a behavior of narcissism. It's a behavior of control. It's a behavior of weakness.
That's what Adam was saying in his videos and all that. Like I've only met a few people in my life that could be a sociopath, but never in my life have I ever seen someone that could act so hot dang immature to where they have to, go on stream and say like, "You promised me," and then starts that crying stuff. I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me.
Yeah, it was
as tough as you are and you claim to be and all that other bull crap. You want to cry over two guys, over one man, because what? Because you.
And not even when you're dating. Yeah.
Because you got made fun of again. Look, here's the deal. If it's because that you cannot shave worth a lick with that neck beard, that is not anyone's problem. But if you have a problem with someone, then take it up with them face to face and don't make a stream about it. Because obviously, that's what we call clout chasing. But
and
instead he never did. He never took it up with Tom or Charlie personally. In fact, if anything,
but see, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to literally. I got Charlie. Charlie's right here in the stream. I got Charlie so he can talk it out, and it was a long ass conversation where him and Charlie were literally trying to work things out. I literally gave him the opportunity to bury the hatchet. Trying my best. I did everything I could. I was literally being neutral towards everything. I wasn't taking sides. I wasn't being biased. I was literally being a neutralic person trying to amend the situation. But Charlie was being very understandable and being very patient. And I apologized to Charlie. I said, "Listen, Charlie, I'm so sorry for all this extra drama and stress. Like, it was not my intention. We were actually having a stream about something else, and when PC decided to bring up you, it became about that, and I really do apologize for any sort of animosity or malice, because it was not my intention. It was really not my intention. So what happened was that when I was trying to reconcile things, PC didn't want that, and PC just wanted me to take his side and ditch Charlie and just completely eradicate him from
ditch Charlie, Charlie, but Tom as well, and then
Tom, you, David,
Here's the thing, dude. If you're here's the thing, Mister, neck-bearded dragon.
I'll in my pace after you finish your part.
That you meant it like that, King Bogdan. You meant it like that.
The thing is, I was like one out of those three people that you didn't like trying to help you too, just like ZTB did. And yes, did I say it back to Charlie? I'll come out and say this. Yes, I did. You know why? Because you needed help. In fact, you still need help to this day, because your ego has gotten in the way of your judgment. It is. I mean, this ain't about your family. This isn't about your issues with Arthur. No, this is just you in general, because you don't know when to have thicker skin, and you don't know, you seriously don't know when to stop pushing people around, trying to command who should be friends with whom. I know someone just like you, and you know what? He's not even been close to your level, dude.
Arthur had two friends like that, Pete and Dennis, who were basically telling Arthur exactly who to be friends with, how to act, how to behave around these people. They were controlling. Yeah.
Oh wait, he did. He did go after Kevin Daddy.
Yeah, he did. He went after Kevin. He went after Jack of Heart. Jack of Heart came into the stream, and after the stream was done, and basically messaged him and say, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, what's going on?" And he basically cursed him out and stuff, and it was crazy. Yeah.
I got some messages I could easily show you about his behavior, but at the same time, all I know is that it just comes down to the point where it gets so boring where you can't just deal with people like that anymore. I mean, look at me. I'm
I don't
making
have
sure.
the patience for it. I really don't.
Me neither. I'm not anymore with me. You know why? Because I'm doing what I can for my channel, doing what I can for my views, my my fan base, like the subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I gotta do what I can to provide for my fans. I can't just be constantly going after people that that don't like me.
Catch that old fleek, yeah.
Okay. Have you said your part, Jordan? Because I would like to share my peso on this.
Let's let Terry get his point across. Let's do it.
The particular reason, one of the particular reasons why I simply have no patience of this lad who's from Texas, I knew it because he actually, some of them must have said that he's from Texas, so that could possibly true. So feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on this. But the way he's going about this is what he did to you, and what he did to mostly the majority of everyone else, including Hangman Charlie. He simply should not have done anything like that. And he had the nerve and the balls and he had the bollocks to say that you need to date your Hangman Charlie. What kind of friendship is that? How does he not understand all the consequences that were actually affecting the majority of his life? How could he not understand that? Let me tell you something, ZTV, and a majority of you who's on the stream. If anyone in this position would have been in this kind of situation that PC is going through, would you be ditching to someone that you had to take sides with?
I never did that ever in my life. I never said as us or me. I never said. I never. It's just I never did that.
It's childish if anyone goes that route.
It is absolutely a bloody childish. He should not have done that, and I don't give a flying shite what he thinks of any of them. Because if he wants to because if he wants to go as far as to go after you, and because he doesn't like a Hangman Charlie, yet he demanded you, ZB, that you need to ditch him. That's absolute childish and pathetic. He doesn't even know your age because you're older than him, laddie. And to him, that's just absolute.
Even if I was younger, I would have never like who are you for me to do something like that? Like I would never do anything like that.
And it would be.
Thing is, it doesn't matter who you're friends with as long as they're they're truthful and honest to the end.
Because if he would have been a decent
truthful, whatever.
If he would have been a decent
the truth matters.
Because he's a monkey. He's a monkey. I said a monkey because he's a dirty, disgusting piece of shite for what I do. He's a monkey. He's a monkey. He's a monkey. Do you understand what I just said, Jordan? I said,
I see. I understand what you said.
But do you know that? But do you actually know the slangs mucket?
Mucket or muppet?
Mucket.
Monkey like
dirty.
Okay. I do not know what that word is, but hopefully
you really need to study some of the Scottish slangs, laddie, because you would understand what the bloody hell I'm trying to tell you, laddie. But the majority of the Scottish slangs you really need to understand, laddie. But all I can say for this, laddie from Texas, sorry, laddie, you just don't make a demand to anyone else who like Hangman Charlie understands better than you, because you, laddie, are not in a position to say so. And you want to control someone's friendship because you just don't like somebody. I'm sorry, but laddie, you need to get yourself a chat back. And if you if you are that much of a petulant child, then you're a disgrace to a human being. And I'm sorry to say
What's the worst part about all of this is that, he's affiliated with other people that I'm like close friends with, like Ghost 666 Theater, Lauren the Brave.
Oh my God, Kevin.
Jesus Christ. And all these other people that I'm really cool with. And even Carlos, Biological X1, he shows up on the live chat. And because of his interaction there, it keeps me limited into communicating and showing support. And I feel bad about it, because then it's like they think, oh, ZTB doesn't care about, supporting us anymore. No, it's just literally I don't want to engage in any sort of chat with that person. And as long as that person is there, I'm not going to come into the live chat. I'll do it through posts. I'll comment when the stream is over, and then I'll post my comment on the video itself or on the stream itself. But it also prevents me from engaging in a live chat when that person is there, and especially when they're a moderator. I can't even comment, because then that person can just moderate my comment and do whatever to it.
Because he's been nicking you, ZTB. He's been nicking you.
It's been a hindrance. It's been a little bit of a hindrance, but I'm not going to complain about it, even though I probably just did. But I'm not going to make a scene about it. I'm just going to say this has just been happening. So for Ghost 666 Theater, who is watching, I do apologize. Lauren the Brave, I do apologize if it's been looking like I haven't been supporting. It's just that I don't want to have any sort of interactions with this person, period. I don't want to have any sort of interactions. So if you want me to join the stream, as long as he's there and as long as he still has access to it, I won't do it, because I don't want to talk with that person. So that's why I stopped, commenting or going to the live feed and joining the streams, just for that sole reason. I don't want to interact with him. So
by the way, I want to give a huge shout out to Carlos, because he was the one that once thought of wanting me and Miss Elite to make peace at one time, or to talk things out. You know what?
I will get to that one. I wanted to ask you that in the future about Miss Elite. Like, what was the whole deal with that?
Well, I was gonna say to Carlos, mazel tov to you. But even though I did make that choice, myself, because I knew that's what I knew what I needed to do and what God would want me to do, just to make peace with anybody who I've may have wronged or whatnot. But but you can still ask me that if you want. Like, I don't mind. I got some time left.
But I would rather not have any. I would rather not add anything fuel to the fight, because it would just make me look bad, laddie. So I'd rather move on to that, because quite frankly, I'm getting tired of the drama that I do not wish to be part of. So I just want to move on for that. Okay.
Well, being part of drama and giving your thoughts on what you thought of said drama are two totally different things.
There's another point of me that I wish to say. The actions does actually say louder than words. You say I should have said that from the get-go, but part of that is that it all depends on his actions, or what his actions did is rather questionable. I did myself some questionable actions, but that doesn't excuse. But for PSC, that doesn't excuse him to give him a pass, because it makes him an absolute shite bag.
No, it doesn't give him any excuse at all.
ZTB, if you don't know, right? I did a stream exactly for the gamers exactly. They was having an issue with certain persons exactly. Honesty, exactly. I mean,
Honesty Gaming.
I was being a moderator of that stream thing, so I took that from you and J-Man exactly.
Oh, that's commendable.
He told us this yesterday. I think he told us on Dragon's stream a couple days ago, because it's like 1 a.m. my time. But yeah, I'm actually proud of Arthur for doing that.
Yeah, because I was just getting tired of the back and forth, so I just decided to do it myself.
Question for J-Man.
Try to solve the situation.
Oh, hold on. What is it, Dragon?
When you said earlier about how I went out, it felt like a shoot. What do you mean by that? In your own personal elaboration.
My personal elaboration of how you went out, like with a shoot, it's like as if you spoke from your heart, or simply just put someone on the spot, giving someone like an exposure, but like just a shoot, like what you want to feel on your mind or in your heart,
I
got you.
That's correct. That's correct, laddie. That's correct.
I'm making nothing but humor videos from here on out because I love to make people laugh. Oh yeah, exactly.
Speaking a bit of humor.
Can't be like you, like seriously.
That is going to be on a separate video because I want to dedicate that one to a special video about trans violence and violence against transgender people. This one is about sexuality, but we'll get into that one later. That's going to be on another stream.
There's something
I want to specialize that one on that one.
There's something I'd like to speak with you in private after the stream is over, but that's something that I'd like to discuss with you for another time. But moving away from the drama, I do not wish to linger on the drama because I do not wish to have guilty. No, all of your laddies, honestly, all of your laddies, do you honestly do not understand anything of what people are saying in Spanish? Because this is some sort of a hot topic that I want to go over with.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at Arthur's pussy.
Literally.
Man, that's the only pussy he's gonna get nowadays.
That's probably what J-Man was doing before the stream started. He was fantasizing about it. Oh, that August pussy. Oh, yes.
Thank you for entertainment.
Do not be like a dad's pet gaming, laddie.
Pussy galore.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I mean, the cat's right there. I mean, you know.
Seriously. Little Arthur's lips.
I think the cat from his mind, like Garfield, is speaking with a thought bubble, saying, like, seriously.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Oh, I have a question for J-Man. How do you feel about Arthur's personality becoming a meme?
It actually, you know, as long as he's, you know, as long as he's, you know, humored by it, I mean, it's really good. I mean, I think his personality turning into a meme is actually pretty good for everyone's, you know, day. Like, you know, when you wanna have a good laugh, I mean, you think about Arthur, you know, like, I mean,
hey Arthur, you're a big influence on a lot of people. And I sort of like spread the gospel in a way.
That's actually true. It's like I'm being influenced, like you know, because a lot of people was singing on YouTube. Like that's like people who's nervous.
In a way, I'm kind of made Arthur meme worthy.
Oh, you get a new pussy? Oh, that's great.
Get a new pussy. I'm not sure if I can get a new pussy because if you know, I like to think about that, but I'm prepared for it.
Hey Kevin, he's no longer G4L. He's King Boglum. Now be quiet.
You know what I'm talking about, right, ZTB?
G4L.
When the year's like is finally done.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah, but I'm just prepared for it.
That on fleek.
Yeah.
Hey, is that
supposed to be in my voice, really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, what would you think it'd be?
Why do I sound like I've been? Why did it sound like I have like severe allergies when you do it?
No, I'm sorry, laddie, but that's not good enough. That's not good impersonation of a ZTP. I'm sorry, laddie, but it just. Practice, laddie.
But I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man.
Catch that on fleek.
Now that's a little bit closer to my. Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to do it except for a little deeper voice. Like
no. To do it, you have to think. It's complicated. You gotta get in character.
I agree with Dragon. It is complicated, laddie. It is.
Yeah, I can tell it's complicated. Just
you need to understand ZTV.
It's very complicated.
In order to, because it took me a while. It took me a while to get it in a way, like because if I speak like this, I become a little more intellectual, and I start using big words that I never don't use on my own daily basis. Catch that on.
I really don't. It's sad. I don't.
What was it?
The big words. Some people, like the people in my area, their IQ is so low that it's like I have to tell myself down. It's just so sad.
Hey, Dragon's like, catch that on fleek.
Oh my god! Like, hey, Z3,
let's put that on fleek.
Z3, you think that when I channel your inner ZTB, you think I kind of inherit some of your like thought process?
Yes, but I also think because of the amount of time we get to talk and you get to see my thought process, you get to grow from that.
Emulate.
And you also grow
emulate,
from it.
Here's the thing though. To this day, I still have your thought process in me. You know, I emulate it when I try to make like hard decisions.
It's a good discernment. It's the power and mind of the Sagittarius. It works.
And Geminis love Sagittarius. And that's funny.
Too much.
My roommate is a Sagittarius.
But damn it, if you're a Scorpio,
no, we won't go there. We won't go there.
Well,
the fuck out, bitch.
I knew ZTV for 12 years. I never inherited thought process.
You heard that, ZTV?
It's true.
You know what? I gotta say, Kevin. I'm so glad
like Chris
that
Gomez is a Scorpio.
Kevin, there's only one.
Oh, he is. Oh, that explains the added. Oh, that explains the entitlement. No, now I get it.
You get it?
I get it.
He's a Scorpio.
I thought you should know that by the way. Now
I see the traits. I just didn't pick up on his sign. But Nagy told me he's a Scorpio. Now I know.
He's a Scorpio. Honestly, Yang. I didn't know that.
That's why he likes you, Arthur, because you're a Cancer, and Scorpios like Cancers.
And he forgave you too.
Oh, that makes sense.
Hey, Kevin. I'm glad that picture isn't close up to his mouth like you have with one of Arthur's photos. To be honest.
I like that Arthur laugh. That's the real Arthur laugh.
Like seriously.
It would worse on the other photo.
Like seriously.
Kevin Laggy like seriously.
Fuck.
By the way, by the way, that was the wrong name, by the way, for that photo.
I know.
So here's the deal. Don't you ever compare me with that name or that
Did
guy.
I get Kevin?
Hello? Dragon?
Do that again.
Give it a second.
Leave it like that.
Damn.
Well, change the name if you're gonna go that far.
Papa J Man.
No, oh my God, no.
Yes, Papa J Man.
Ew, that sounds like a sex position that he's doing.
Yeah.
Yes, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Why Papa J Man? I mean, here's the deal. That name, besides, we already have some that's like Papa
Wait a
related.
minute.
Papa.
That sounds like a freaking mid-tier wrestler from WWE.
Or better yet, like Papa John's Pizza or whatever.
Like seriously. Like seriously.
Papa's legit.
Ooh, Papa John's Pizza.
Oh.
Hell yeah. Like seriously.
John,
I'll take
on this.
I'll take any pizza, like whether it's Papa John's, Little Caesars,
Always ETB.
Domino's, Pizza Hut, and I mean, like you name it,
I'll take real New York pizza.
If
It comes from Italians.
Can I be perfectly honest with you? That face at the precise moment, that makes you a bit numpty. I'm not saying Jonathan, that face is a bit numpty.
Like what?
Nutty.
Like
Numpty.
what? Like seriously.
I'm on Charlie.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It's Johnny. Like seriously.
Yes, my children. It
Say
is
it.
I, Father Hangman, here for one time only
highlight
back
the
as
picture.
Papa Hangman.
I like that. Good lad there.
There you go. Perfect.
You misspelled your name
Hangman.
again, Charlie.
What? Papa Hangman.
Yeah, I mean, what? Yeah, you're no longer Father Hangman.
Papa Hangman. I have a new strain of weed. I was hoping if you would have the honor, sire, to test the first blunt.
Well, you'd have to ship it to me. It's my address is 9185 Papa Cronus's mom's house at oh my god, you're all making fun of me, full of them.
Okay, I'll send to you in 2 days' time, okay? And make sure you critique it really well and do not sugarcoat anything. Got it?
Oh yes. And if I do critique it, don't you people make fun.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hey, I could actually do it. I could.
Put it. Well,
Let me call David.
Seriously.
Stop sharing. Just go ahead and put. What the
Kevin Laggy, like seriously.
But that laughter doesn't help.
By the way, go ahead and highlight my comment if you could see it.
Hashtag. No, you gotta put PC's face on there.
No. I mean, no, it's a hashtag that needs to go on. It's a trend.
Neckbeard. Oh, Neckbeard.
What's
By your pouch of
Hashtag
eye,
Dawson.
not the planet like sir.
The story.
This story. Oh my god. Hey, Roar. There's a thing called Grammarly.
Like Grammarly,
Quit
like
making
Siri.
fun of
Like
him.
by the way, like
Quit making fun of him.
Did you keep dragging out to add me in?
Jordan,
No, Dragon left on its own. He's gonna come back.
Jordan, quit making fun of me.
No, you're not doing it right. You gotta go like, yeah, promised me. Like, wait. Like, you know.
You promised me. Don't
There we
make
go.
fun of me. Okay, I got my new port idea for David C. Trump. Okay, there we go. I'll be filming that this weekend.
By the way,
Or David will be filming that
3000,
this
like
weekend.
seriously.
David 3000.
Like seriously.
David C. Trump will be filming his ex porno with Papa Bonos. That's the closest thing he'll get to a boner. Bonos.
Oh god.
That's actually good. Okay, David C.
Oh my god.
Legacy, like seriously.
Like seriously.
Okay, people, be quiet. People, be quiet. Let's hear this.
Oh my god, why you guys stay quiet for? Like, seriously, keep talking, you idiot. Why you gotta wait for me for? Oh my god, stop putting me in the spotlight. Like, seriously. Oh my god, can you go back to the regular stream? Like, seriously, keep talking, man. Don't wait on me. Oh my god, you trying to make me like the spotlight? Like, seriously, you guys are a bunch of immature kids. You got a bunch of like bullies like back in high school. You pick on the person, the weak person, and you try to surround him, and y'all try to game bait me and give me a bukkake. And by the way, J man, you need to stop doing that because I know you waking me right now. And I'll get the hell out of here before I beat the hell out of you with my waiter stick. And that's not all. Yeah, keep laughing. Keep laughing. Like, seriously. Shut the hell up because I'm trying to make a rant video.
Arthur, don't make fun of me.
Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up, Papa Hangman, because you're an idiot because I make fun of you. I roasted you already. And you let Hangman try to roast you. You didn't whine about I can't let him kick the best of me. Like, seriously, you call yourself tough. You call yourself tough. You ain't tough. You tough. You let Hangman try to get in your head. You let him get in your head. And that means you're not strong. Whoa! Where's that tough guy in this now? Like, seriously, Heyman Charlie. I don't know who you are or where you live, but thank you very much for exposing that fake guy. Like, seriously, all you do is pretend and try to control people and try to say that, oh, you can't be friends with him because I say so. And but you don't want to listen to me when I say that. Oh, they're your good friends. I can talk to. And then you call me an ass kisser. You call me fake when you're fake yourself. Yeah, guess what? Since you call me fake, you broke one of the 10 Commandments. You make a lie. You know what happens when you make a lie? You go to hell. Like, seriously. Hey man, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Stop laughing. Stop laughing. That's what you sound like, gay man. Stop.
Gay man's legit.
You sound like a freaking squeaking rat that's about to get his ass cut off by a fucking scissor.
He sounds like a hyena getting ass fucked.
That's a good one, Amen, Charlie. Like, seriously, I'm ranting. You try to see. I don't like it when you try to switch the topic. Like, seriously, you always try to switch the topic back to you, J man. That's what you do. You always trying to.
I know what a stream whore, J man. I completely agree with you, Arthur. He's a stream whore.
Yeah, like, seriously. and I'll try to talk about. Whoever imitate my laugh, that's a good one. And like seriously. So, anyways, I forgot what I said thanks to J-Man interrupting me.
Hello?
But anyways, what I'm gonna say is J-Man, get into me. Get into me because I mean, like seriously, you gotta you laugh like stop laughing, you idiot. Stop it. Stop laughing, you idiot. Stop. Okay, that's enough. This is the Hangman Charlie here. I'm back now. And J-Man, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but you need to start right now because you're trying so hard to be me. But the thing is that this is thing you never know. You will always be the poor man's legit because I am the Hangman Charlie, and I'm the one who dominated the IWC, whatever it is, the internet wrestling community. Even though I'm just an outsider, they all hate on me because, you know, I get all the ladies and the ladies know where to find me. So that's why you all guys are hating on me. All you combine, even though I had like 600 subscribers, I can draw millions of crowds because they don't have what I have. I have entertainment. And just what Jamin said, just shut the hell up, Charlie. You think you're all fat and shit. Watch the guy comes back, he's gonna slap you. This is what DJ said. Oh God, get a room already. This is my hotel key, by the way. I'm done now.
Dragon Con, like seriously.
That was good.
That was one hell of a show. Yeah, bravo.
I liked it.
Okay.
Dragon, you have the one thing that I can't say for anybody else in here. You have the addition of being able to mimic Arthur and myself perfectly.
Really?
Yeah, you actually did.
Yes. I was one thing. I'm like, damn, he's got good with the impression of me.
Well, let's just say I got to understand you more as a person.
Yeah,
I sort of inherit your thought process in a way. Of course, you're a
Hey,
Sagittarius.
Jordan, take notes. If you want to be more like me, learn from Dragon.
Yeah, my advice for you, Jordan, is be open-minded. That's all you gotta do.
And be naked while you're doing the stream.
That's not all. Be patient.
Dragon, Terry says he was clapping for you impersonating Charlie.
Really?
I
don't know what to say.
I got something for you, Lexi Dragon and James. You get it. By the way, like seriously, like you sound like a hyena, like seriously. Like, be prepared. La 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 la. Third of all, like seriously, you idiots, retards, like seriously. Oh my gosh.
It's weird seeing the original imitate and make a parody of himself. It's weird.
Dude, this is a meta meme.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna ask someone who's unbiased. How was my Charlie impression?
On spot and on point, and I think it's because you spend so much time with Charlie that you actually got his impersonation right on
mannerism.
Key. Right on key.
Yeah, I know what he was saying
Hey
too.
everybody, can you please watch me? Can you watch the Andrew Hawkins show? We got only 10 views on the last episode.
All right, J-Man. Do your best impression.
The Andrew Hawkins show and 7 episodes can barely get an AC. Please watch me. Please. Hey, what are you doing? I'm on the stream with these guys. But we're on the rent with the cops, you know. We get that sticker. Oh yes, I still feel bad.
Otaku, how was Lenin's kitchen?
I got. Wait. Good Lenin's kitchen. What are you doing here? Good morning, good evening, and I don't know why I'm here with these two. I'm not wanted for murder. Well, yes, but you're accessory now because you wish it. Okay. I got a butt touch on my butt.
Seriously.
Let's see here. Captain Charlie, like, seriously. Yeah. we're still on the run from the law. We're up here in Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Charlie, what are you doing here? Why are you? I thought we were filming a porno.
And let me see here.
David, where in the fuck is my porno? You've been filming all these schmucks. You've been filming Jordan. You've been filming fucking Andrew and Brandon. Where's my porno, you damn fucking cunt?
Jordan did it voluntarily.
No, that was my stunt double. That was not me.
Hey, Jordan, can you do your impression?
You want me to play the audio, Jordan?
Is that when is that what they say when your vids get leaked?
Hey, Charlie. J-Man, I want to hear your impression.
Of who?
Or anyone you like, man. There's no limit.
Omega Magic
what are you doing
for the
here?
culture.
Oh yes.
Molesting women.
Can you do Eric?
For the
culture.
let me tell. Wait, hey, you shut up, you white devil, right there. I mean,
No,
you don't deserve to be in my nation of domination.
No,
ZTB.
you are here.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Jordan,
Like, no, I'm gonna sing right now like American.
Yes, I'm smacking my meat. I'm smacking my meat.
Spotlight, you devil, like you demon.
I'm smacking my meat.
You don't deserve you don't deserve to be in the same spotlight as Malik X or Mega Magic or Deku
Malik
got
X,
keys.
Malik X, Omega Magic, Deku got key.
Literally, key. Get it? You got key. Get it?
Like, seriously.
Either way, ZTB, quit acting like you don't belong in the nation, because you do. You do.
He dead ass said that to me. It's a good impression.
Come on. Please come with me to the nation of domination. We'll do everything we can to get all the tall women. All the tall
Eric
black
Melendez,
women.
can Island's Kitchen join the nation?
No, you can't because you're half and half.
I'm just saying to come Chicano.
And besides,
I hit you with tuna first.
I don't want to talk to you white demons. I want to talk to ZTB so we can get all the tall black women. That way we can, rule the world with King Malik X or Prince Omega Magic or even Deku got keys for the culture.
Anyway, guys, I do have to get going because I gotta get to bed. So
yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. It's about
yeah. See what happened there, Jordan? You did Eric, and everybody wants to stop the stream. You suck, and you swallow and you blow.
Oh, shut up! You shut up, you little hermit.
Oh, there goes my weekend right there.
Anyway, guys, peace.
You shut up, you little troglodyte. We'll be going to hell either way, like seriously.
Terry, send me the clips via PM message me, and then I'm gonna download it. Okay. Let me just see it.
Hey, Dragon, have you tried doing impersonation of me yet?
Like, seriously.
Yes, do it.
No, I can only do an impression of myself.
Well, do a Jordan.
Why would you call it Jordan Jacob? Because there's no resemblance of me and.
Okay, watch it. Hey, Jordan, I want to hear something funny.
What?
Okay, but I might get hate for it though. I need to literally lower my intelligence.
Literally lower your intelligence. Okay.
Uh-oh.
And ZTB knows what's coming.
What's coming?
Oh, what's going on? Why is there two MJ? Oh God!
I stood up in the writing line to get my medication. And I picked up my medication and right there while I was working at a long line. And then there's this customer that was making a ruckus, complaining about getting the wrong medication. I ignored it while I was looking at my cell phone. I was looking at my Facebook post, and Leon
share a link on YouTube talking about why there's so many Karens in the whole world. And the person who interrupted me slapped me with an ironing board, and I got mad, and I touched him, and I just hit him. And after that, I went and bought some ice cream and went home. I bought Rocky Road ice cream because I like the flavor of chocolate and nuts together with marshmallows. And after that, I went to church and went to prayer night because my father told me that I couldn't be gay or Christian at the same time. So I decided to become Christian. And then my boyfriend Jordan saw me and said that I need to stop going to
Based on a
church
true
because
story.
they don't want us together because we are gay. So me and Jordan decided to go home at my house, and he got on top of me, and he slapped me with a tuna fish named Amanda. And my son told me that he wants to go home, but I told my son that we cannot do that because the whole world would judge us and said that for the love of God, we have to surrender and be like him. And then Jacob, my son, he was mad at me and he committed suicide because I would accept his sexual orientation even though I was gay myself. And Jordan left me for another guy. He left me for a bigger, darker person. And I was all alone. So I went home and cried in
That's
the
how Jordan
shower.
likes it.
And then I went back to ZTB's apartment and tried to talk to him. And he was my therapist. And he told me that I need to move on. And there's plenty of fish in the sea. Even though we ate chocolate milk together, we went home and we took
I'm
us
allergic to
to the
chocolate.
circus. And then he got allergic. He started dying. And I saw a cheap prostitute named Amanda. And we had sex. And then I married her. And we had 300 kids that aren't even birds. So yeah, so the guy, I just don't know, I just don't say what I had to say. And Jordan, he hasn't contacted me in a while, so I don't know where he at. And after that, I started playing hooky, and Jordan, he got real mad at me because he said I hate it and I don't like it. And I don't know what happened. He just don't want to do it with me. But Jordan, he just said it again, and Arthur came and said, "Hi guys, this is Arthur. Yeah, hi everybody. You should take care of Arthur." And the mission that also I like it when they talk shit about me. And then I got mad at him, and then the next guy from the taco vendor machine got mad at me. Hey, you need to get out of here, you stupid idiot. Oh, hey, you come over here, I'll throw you.
His top head is so small.
And that's not all. And Jordan said, I love it and I like it.
Oh God.
I go to Bout next month. I'm gonna touch this video. And this video, I was gonna lie and be a hypocrite because I worship the Hypocrisy. And the James said, I worship it and I worship it a lot. And that's all I can say.
Totally picture Jordan saying that.
And then Arthur said,
Oh, by the way, James legit. No, Arthur, I'm the real Arthur. Shut the hell up, Alex. You should quit imitating me. No, I am the real Arthur. I am a 50-year-old Habesha puppet. Shut the hell up. Quit trying to make me look bad. Hey, stop, you guys! You need to stop fighting because the thing is that you guys gotta stop playing.
Yep.
Then I came out of nowhere and started slapping everyone with a tuna fish. And then I came along, like, seriously. You know what I'm talking about?
Damn!
Gosh, that on plate.
Damn! Oh, shit.
Well, that's a good way to end the stream.
I love it. That was great.
How's your lungs, Sue?
Dragon.
I just had to relax for a bit.
Oh my god!
So I basically play a lot of characters at once.
That was character mania.
Have you seen anything like that before?
No, I have not. I feel like I think you just went through a multiple personality disorder, but yet you're able to manage, keep your sanity in one check with your lungs.
I even did Carlos' impression of Arthur.
I know you did because he has that. Let's be real here. Is that Carlos for real? Like,
Yes.
Did he really? How did he do that? Like, did he hold the eyes up with his fingers, or did he just had to tape his, tape it with,
paper.
I know it's paper, but what did he do to hold it up to his face?
I think he wore tape.
Yeah, he must have worn tape because, like obviously.
Like seriously.
I don't play multiple characters at once. Hey, does it seem like they all had different personalities to you?
Yeah, I mean, it was like, I don't know who you're going to try and keep up with, which character the next, but you were able to keep up with the character.
Dragon, how about you try to study but you must learn how to utilize the Scottish.
Scottish? Well, first of all, I need to learn their...
Like seriously.
No, I'll tell you this though. In order for me to perfect the Scottish accent, I need to talk to someone who is Scottish and who can teach me their pronunciation. And once I understand the pronunciation, I can develop a natural, and sometimes...
No. But it's more so having to enunciate some of the ceremonies that is hard to pronounce in Scottish.
Yeah, pronunciation, pronounce. Wait. Let me say it again. Pronounce.
Pronounce.
There you go, laddie. But
Hey, what about the Rus? What about the Rus?
I'm sorry, repeat that again, laddie.
Aye, lad.
But
you're supposed to say something, Dragon, because I did not utter properly.
I should have kept my mouth closed.
Yeah. You know what? Guess what? I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get a Scottish accent.
You really need to study some of our Scottish slangs that you really need to study.
First of all, I'm gonna learn the proper Scottish accent, and then I'm gonna develop my own personality with the accent.
But you need to learn some of the Scottish, because remember, laddie, you will be disgraced if you do not utilize some of the Scottish slangs like "bo bye." Majority of them you need to learn them.
Arr, baby, like seriously.
Oh, that was pretty good. Like out
Let's
of
see how
nowhere.
many characters I have right now.
I'll tell you one thing: it won't be a fake Scottish character if you
Nay, laddie.
It's gonna be authentic. It's gonna be based on real Scottish people.
Exactly.
Aye.
Real Scottish people.
You should too as well, Jordan, because you have a disgrace to Scottish people.
A disgrace to Scottish people.
Aye.
Wow.
Because you would never be able to utilize Scottish slangs if you never actually studied them.
Well, if you say I'm a disgrace, this is what I think of you, lady.
Don't be a jobby, laddie. Don't be a jobby.
Laddie, like seriously.
Hey, J-Man, you put the one finger up again.
No, it does. No, Mr. McJarrow. That does not mean you're number one, laddie.
That does not make any better. I'm not supposed to. But remember, laddie, you really need to learn. You really need to utilize some of the Scottish slangs like "joppy," "go back," majority of them. All of the Scottish slangs, you need to utilize them properly to make you an authentic Scottish heritage. No offense.
At least I have a Scottish heritage.
Aye. But that does not excuse you to ignore a majority of the Scottish slangs.
Like, by the way, like,
No, I mean, I haven't studied it, but here's the deal. At least one of us on this call has a Scottish heritage.
Aye. Aye. Majority of the Americans do have a Scottish heritage in them.
I didn't know that.
Anyway,
because the majority in America are part of what used to be part of the British colony. Remember?
Hell, I probably have a Scottish heritage because my ancestors are from England.
Ooh, then you really need to study them as well, ZTP, because you have it. You ought to be disgraced if you do not study other slangs.
Either way, you said you needed to end this real soon, and we all need to get some sleep. Some of us got jobs to do. Some of us got streams to do tomorrow.
It's my Friday, so I'm good.
Like seriously.
But yes, I'll see you guys later.
Aye, Dragon. See you.
Dragon.
Yeah, no problem. First of all,
Dragon Con, like seriously. Arr, mateys.
Shut the hell up, you doppelganger. And first of all,